from Fayetteville, North Carolina, and Goldust in the squared circle as we speak. And in just a moment, this building is going to shake, rattle, and roll because the man they call the Warrior, as in the Ultimate Warrior, is scheduled to lock up with Goldust here tonight on Monday Night Raw.
I can't wait, McMahon. This is going to be the Ultimate Warrior. Whoa, whoa! Woo!
In addition to it, one-on-one, Ahmed Johnson against Vader. But here he comes. Here comes the Warrior. One-on-one with Goldust in a rematch from Omaha, Nebraska. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the very first matchup in the single elimination King of the Ring tournament, which is going to be held on the WWF Network. The Warrior against Goldust. Who will advance? Who will become the King of the Ring this year? Yeah, the first round matchup. And what a way to kick it off here tonight live. The Warrior against Goldust.
Let me ask you this, McMahon. If Goldust wins, would he be King of the Ring or Queen of the Ring?
Well, I'm not so sure, but nonetheless, this is only the first round. And Goldust right away playing mind games. Goldust begging off. I assure you we're not about to see what we saw in Omaha. Everyone will recall Goldust. And actually, it was only theatrics. No athleticism hardly at all. Goldust must confront the Warrior right here.
What do you mean it was only theatrics? In Omaha, Goldust had an injured knee.
An injured knee? Oh, yes, he did, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Injured knee or no injured knee, it's going to be the Warrior against Goldust. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, the new tag team champions are scheduled to join us right here tonight on Raw. That's right, the Smoking Guns are on hand. We'd like to welcome our Canadian viewers, ladies and gentlemen, all those all across North America. The Warrior,
look out,
on the hunt against Goldust to open up things here tonight on Raw. Ahmed Johnson will face the man they call Vader. And again, here we go, Goldust begging off.
Who is he after, Goldust or Marlena?
Now, finally in the ring. All right, here we go, coming off the
rope. Get him, Goldust!
Goldust with a clothesline.
Oh!
There we go. Another hard right hand. The Warrior. Uh-oh, look at that. Oh! Did you see what he did? The Warrior mocking Goldust just a moment ago. Look out, up and down across the knee. Inverted atomic drop. And Goldust in a roundhouse and misses. He goes back up again. And down across the knee. Over the top to the outside. And the Warrior is dominating Goldust.
Stay out of the ring, Goldust. That's the safest place with this idiot.
We'd like to take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to apologize to all of those who were joining us last night in your house. Beware of Dog, live from Florence, South Carolina. An unbelievable storm knocked us right out of action, blew the transformer up. We did not deliver on 3 matches that were advertised, but we will tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. You won't believe this opportunity.
Yeah.
More on that, however, after this matchup.
Electricity was in the air more ways than one last night.
Oh.
Your toupee's still standing on the end, McMahon.
History was made, for sure, last night, and again, more on that later on.
Stay away from him, Goldust.
Fans here in Fayetteville, North Carolina, very much like they were just last night in Florence, South Carolina. Very much into the action. Capacity crowd here, and here we go. Goldust hammering away. What sort of trickery do you think Goldust is going to come up with here against the Ultimate Warrior?
Well, that's what you have to do with the Warrior, McMahon. You can't match strength with him. You can't match power. You got to try to outsmart him. Come on, pound him.
Goldust is set to take on The Undertaker tomorrow night in a casket match. More on that later. Off the rope and... Oh! What power displayed by the Warrior.
What I tell you, get out of there, Goldust.
And Goldust is down on the outside of the ring. Goldust rolling to the outside. And so you just never know about Goldust. You never know whether or not, indeed, he is suffering what would appear to be the effects. Oh, my goodness. Or whether or not he is playing possum.
Watch it, watch
Warrior
it.
now.
No!
Oh, no! Over the railing into the capacity crowd. Goldust is in big-time trouble. And Marlena can't believe what she sees as the Warrior yanks Goldust. Tries to get him on his feet. He's on his feet. Oh, a rake in the face by Goldust. And again. Goldust out
There you go.
and the Warrior now into the railing.
There you go. See, that's what I said. You got to outsmart him. Let him get overconfident, but look out!
Warrior from behind.
Oh! Disqualify the Warrior. You got to, referee.
Goldust could be out. We go for a cover here, I believe. 1, 2, and this one's history.
No.
It's not. Oh, that was close.
Come on, Goldust.
Goldust back up on his feet. Goldust, maybe not for long.
Ow!
And the Warrior, a true-to-life comic book hero, ladies and gentlemen, and talk about his comic book. It's unbelievable. Currently the #1 selling comic book in the entire world.
Ow!
And as it relates to the Warrior comic book, it's almost like a true life form goes to comic book as opposed to the other way around.
Yeah, Warrior does. I gotta admit, he looks like he just jumped right out of the pages of a comic book. But that's what I said. He may be the most, the most well-built wrestler in the World Wrestling Federation, but he's certainly not the smartest. Goldust is the leading man when it comes to that category.
Goldust scoops up and slams the Ultimate Warrior. Goldust with a bit of an advantage. Now let's see what he can do with it. And I certainly would beg to differ with that point of view about the Warrior and his brains. You should read this comic book. It's about the world of Destrucity.
Who read it to you?
The Warrior's own self-belief system. And he believes in himself, and the Warrior believes in his Warriors. And the Warrior world, more on that later as well. The Warrior now trying to achieve the power necessary to reverse this hold. And here he goes. He has one leg up underneath him. A second one, and yes, Goldust goes out.
Oh, no!
And watch out, the boss comes down. And Marlena, a bit nonplussed about this whole thing. Here she comes over now.
That's it.
And
Get out
don't
of there.
tell me, no. We can't have a repeat of Omaha. Goldust taking off. Goldust has had enough of the
That's the
Warrior.
smart thing to do. He's bowing out. Exit stage.
Hey,
Hey! Look out behind you!
Oh, man, Johnson. He's scheduled to take on Vader later on.
What is this?
Hey, wait a minute. Oh, man, bringing Goldust back to the ring.
What's going on?
Escape for Goldust.
No!
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live, yes, from Fayetteville, North Carolina, Monday Night Raw. Goldust against the Ultimate Warrior. And Goldust, realizing there is no escape here, Ahmed Johnson brought Goldust just before the break back to the squared circle.
Yeah, that
Look
should have
at
been a
this. Wait minute.
disqualification.
Oh!
No, don't stop it now. Go ahead, beat him, Goldust.
Goldust hammering away on the Ultimate Warrior. Goldust, the reigning Intercontinental. Oh, my goodness. Driving the Warrior into the steps.
Don't let him get counted out. You got to pin him, Goldust.
And again, a reminder, this is not for the Intercontinental Championship, ladies and gentlemen. This is first round King of the Ring tournament action. You must win to advance in any manner. Doesn't matter how you win. It can be a disqualification on your opponent. It doesn't matter. 15-minute time limit. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Warrior.
See? I told you that Warrior's an idiot. He used to watch the Three Stooges and take notes.
Warrior going to work to the midsection of Goldust. Goldust in a world of trouble, in a world of hurt. And I wonder if Goldust thinks that he's back in Florence yesterday when the heavens opened up. Oh my goodness, it was a mess.
Come on,
And of course,
Goldust.
Goldust will be in that casket match tomorrow night. Oh my goodness, he's
Yeah.
the Undertaker right now.
See,
The
that's what I
Warrior.
mean. Outsmart him.
Warrior in a bit of trouble now, and Goldust, a tremendous opportunist. Make no mistake about that. You may not like his theatrics or his style, but a tremendous athlete and a great opportunist, and the Warrior.
Whoa!
To the outside.
Told you he was dumb, McMahon. He went to Warrior went to see
Look what he
the.
ran into.
Well,
He ran into the chair out there.
should have been smart enough to
That's
sidestep.
exactly what Goldust did. He knew the chair was there. That's why he shoved the Warrior right into it. And hopefully the Warrior was not injured as a result of running into that chair.
Who cares?
Goldust against the Warrior.
Hey, I heard the Warrior went to see the movie Purple Rain, and he took an umbrella. Get him, Goldust!
Exactly what Goldust is doing. The king
Hey, I
of
think
the
he's
ring.
hurt.
I think he is.
Yes!
The King of the Ring tournament, ladies and gentlemen, underway. First round action here, live on Monday Night Raw. And you can hear this capacity crowd. No denying, it's a partisan crowd, and the Warrior likely to feed off of this electricity. Goldust setting up the Warrior. What's he going to do with him now?
Work on that arm.
Oh,
That's
yes,
right.
that's
You got to
exactly.
hurt. Keep working it.
Oh, what a right hand. It straightened up Goldust.
Yeah.
What a shot that was. Warrior now with Goldust. Sends him to the rope, coming off, and back. Body drop.
Come on, Goldust.
And Warrior with a cover, 2 in.
No.
Oh, that was close. The Warrior and Goldust having a go at it here, live on Raw. What's this? We have, oh, the suplex, nicely done. 1, 2, and that's enough to put a yes. No, it's not quite.
Now Goldust in more trouble than the Orlando Magic. He's down, but he can't come back. There you go. What'd I tell you?
A shot right into the facial area. Look at this.
Who's Goldust pointing to?
Goldust pointing to, what?
Whoa!
Oh, come on.
While he was pointing, I think there was some fan over there that was...
The official apparently not seeing it. And I must say, the officiating has been somewhat suspect as of late, and under great scrutiny as of late as well here in the World Wrestling Federation.
Squeeze
Imagine
that
those
face.
nasty gloves of Goldust.
Are you kidding? You gotta wear gloves when you mess with somebody that's got that nasty paint all over their face.
Goldust in control.
I think he got his paint job at Earl Shives. He'll paint anything for $49.95, McMahon.
One fall, 15-minute time limit. And look at this.
Pounding.
Down across the forehead repeatedly. Goldust drives a forearm. Goldust, unquestionably the most controversial athlete in the history of the World Wrestling Federation.
You gotta admit, Goldust is ahead on points right now. How you scoring it?
I don't believe we're scoring this,
Huh?
thank you.
Look, I promise you, the Ultimate Warrior just told the referee he gives up.
We'd like to take this opportunity to salute all of our fans from Florence, South Carolina, who were on hand just yesterday and saw, well, we've heard of WWF Raw before, but not WWF in the dark. The matches went on in the dark, and everyone there stayed right in their seats, had a wonderful time until the lights came back on. More again on that later on as relates to this coming Tuesday night. That's tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, 8 o'clock Eastern. Oh, look out, the elbow drive.
I thought we were watching Twister last night.
Oh, and again, Goldust turned things right back. Are you surprised of the aggressiveness of Goldust? Oh, look at that power slap. Cover. That'll do it. No, again.
Oh. I'm surprised that Goldust can keep coming back. He really wants to be the king of the ring.
Well, doesn't everyone want to be a king?
Everybody wants to be
right,
a king, McMahon.
Right, sure they do.
It's good to be the king.
Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Warrior.
Pound him. Come on, Trick him. Do something.
Warrior building momentum.
Listen to all these idiots. Shut up, you warriors.
Bringing his capacity crowd alive. Warrior,
No.
the clothesline. Warrior now coming off with another one. Goldust in trouble. Warrior from one side and throws him down again. Goldust better stay down. Warrior comes off and wait a minute from the other side. Look at this.
What is he doing? No!
And Goldust scoots to the outside.
That's a smart move.
Wait a minute, he's breaking the momentum again. Goldust with Marlena. Now, if he gets too close to the exit, Ahmed is likely to come right back out and throw him right back in the ring. And if he gets counted out, he's going to lose this matchup. Again.
Wait a minute.
What?
What's Warrior doing?
The Warrior is going to go after Goldust.
No, I'm telling you, he's going.
Hey, wait a minute.
He's going after Marlena. I know what he's doing.
Goldust hiding behind Marlena.
Hold it, McMahon. I'm not
What
going
are
to
you
stand
doing?
for this. It's going to hurt Marlena.
Hey, wait a minute. The king is coming over. Wait a minute, what's the king doing?
Ladies and gentlemen,
The king has that chair. The king has the chair of Marlena. What was he going to do with it?
Will not advance in the King of the Ring tournament.
in the world is this? What were you going to do, Jerry Lawler? And the Warrior charging what is left of Marlena's chair. And neither individual is going to advance. Both men were counted out. And I think the Warrior was injured, quite frankly. With that chair, I think there's no doubt about it. Oh, my goodness.
This is a first round contest in the King of the Ring tournament. Scheduled for one fall.
And right now, the man they call Vader. Oh, boy.
I saw Shawn Michaels' shoulders counted out 1, 2, 3, big man.
You did, huh?
Yeah.
I saw the same thing on the British Bulldog. The man they call Vader, ready to lock up with Ahmed Johnson. And wait a minute. Look who's joining us out here at ringside. Owen Hart, or should I say the Slammy Award-winning Owen Hart.
That's right, the Slammy Award-winning King of Hearts, Owen Hart, and I'm going to give you some expertise here in the field of wrestling.
And with this injured arm, what's the story on that? Is it really injured?
Absolutely. What kind of a stupid question is that? Do you think I'd walk around with an ugly piece of plaster around my arm if I wasn't hurt? But that's okay. I'll be healed up, bigger and better and stronger than ever.
We're ready for the matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Ahmed Johnson against the man they call Vader.
Now, Sega Saturn with 3 32-bit processors, unlimited action, and the coolest games presents the Sega Saturn Slam of the Week.
I told you it would happen, McMahon.
I can't believe
The
it.
British Bulldog has defeated Shawn Michaels. He's the new WWF champion.
Look at the celebration going on. Unbelievable. No, wait a minute.
What?
I think Shawn Michaels won that. Who won this match?
Wait a minute.
The Slam of the Week was brought to you by Sega Saturn. With Sega Saturn, nothing else matters.
Tonight, WWF Raw is brought to you by
Big Red for long-lasting fresh breath that lets you stay close longer.
and hot chocolate chip cookies in a glass of non-dairy creamer. Yeah, right. And here comes Ahmed Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. The first Kuwaiti Cup Invitational winner, Ahmed Johnson, a real powerhouse. What's going to happen when this monster goes one-on-one with the man they call Vader? Who knows what's going to happen tonight on Raw? Who knows whatever's going to happen here in the World Wrestling Federation? Again, a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. Call your local cable company right away tomorrow morning and say, I want my In Your House Beware of Dog Part 2, in which you'll see, as you did not see last night, you'll see The Undertaker versus Goldust in the casket match for the Intercontinental title.
Live.
You'll see Yokozuna against this man, the man they call Vader.
Live.
You'll see Savio Vega against Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Caribbean strap match. And now, we've got DiBiase putting up his career against, well, the chauffeur capabilities of Savio.
And all those matches are going to be live, right?
Indeed they shall. In addition to the matchup involving the World Wrestling Federation champion. Yes, Shawn Michaels against the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. And I must say that was the most controversial matchup we have ever seen here in the World Wrestling Federation. Owen Hart out here joining us at ringside.
I was right there live and I watched Shawn Michaels. He cheated his way and British Bulldog beat him fair and square, and he should be the world champion right now, WWF champ.
Right, exactly.
Look at this. These two big bulls now.
It's the
Vader.
irresistible force and the immovable object.
My goodness. I don't know that Vader will know what to do against a man probably as powerful or maybe even more powerful than he is.
Now, let's face it, Vader's bigger, he's stronger, he's a better wrestler, he's got more experience. He's got everything over on Ahmed Johnson.
Yes, Jim Cornette on the
And
outside.
He's got Jim Cornette.
Exactly, and he's got you out here too.
He doesn't need either one of us to beat Ahmed Johnson. He's not good enough to beat anybody in Camp Cornette.
There you go. You know, Owen, you've always been my favorite heart.
I can understand why.
And
look
I
at
can
that.
tell you, Ahmed Johnson
Hey,
will not be intimidated
We don't
by
need
Vader
no trash talking.
or by anybody.
His breath
Vader
is so
backs
bad.
up.
Woo! Did you see that?
Look at that! Ahmed Johnson hammering away on Vader. Look at Ahmed go. Ahmed beating Vader down, and look at this.
What in the world?
Come on, referee, stop him.
Ahmed all over him. You're not going to do that to Ahmed Johnson and get away with it.
Disqualified. Look at him.
He's out of control. They got to get the referee to stop him.
Disqualifying. What are you doing, referee?
Johnson. Ahmed.
Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. He's scary.
With Vader. He is indeed. Another hard right. Another one now. And Vader better do something to get out of that corner. Ahmed Johnson just pummeling away.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Come
5.
on, the referee, would you please?
Get in there, ref, and stop
Look at that. Whoa, come on, a thump to the arm.
Good.
Ahmed, back in the corner.
There we go.
Oh, no. And now, Vader goes to work. Vader, dropping those bombs. Look at this. Working upstairs, downstairs. Vader now with Ahmed Johnson. Sets him up for the ride. Yes, to the bucket. Look out, here comes... Oh!
What in the world?
Off the ramp, here comes Ahmed. Both men to the outside.
Unbelievable. I can't believe what I just saw. Two big super heavyweights flying around like junior heavyweights.
He's knocked Vader's head off.
He certainly did, Ahmed Johnson.
Disqualify him, ref.
And Owen Hart can't believe what he is watching now. Vader, back in. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
On the official's back.
Get him again, Jim.
No, I don't think. Wait a minute. Did that hurt Ahmed?
Run away.
He better keep his hands off of my manager.
Ahmed Johnson going after Cornette. Cornette takes off. He better. Ahmed Johnson's going after Cornette. He better watch out from behind.
He'll drag him out.
Vader. We're back moments ago, ladies and gentlemen. Ahmed Johnson running full tilt. Look at this. Both men to the outside. Unbelievable. Right after that, Cornette, of course, nailed Ahmed with that tennis racket and then took off. We're back to live action. Ahmed, oh my goodness, takes a knee to the midsection. And this, of course, is a first-round matchup for the King of the Ring tournament. Earlier on, we saw the Ultimate Warrior against Goldust. Neither individual advanced there, and the winner of that matchup was to have met the winner of this matchup. So whoever wins this match gets a bye. Here we go. Oh, my goodness.
Warriors eliminated, huh?
Well, then so is Goldust. You have to win to advance.
Well, that's exactly what I plan on being formerly a King of the Ring champion. I'm going to win it again this year. And I wonder what's going to happen with Vader, British Bulldog, and myself. If all three of us are in there, it's going to get kind of ugly in Camp Cornette.
And look out now. Here comes the man they call Vader. Here he comes, and Ahmed's in a bed. Yeah!
Boom. Pin him right now.
Our cover. Wait a minute. We've got one. We've got two. And a kick out by Ahmed.
Got to hook the leg.
15-minute time limit, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, and you know better than anybody. Well, except me. It's good to be the king, isn't it?
Absolutely, and I plan on being the king again. Nobody is going to stand in my way because there's nobody good enough to beat me.
What about Vader? Vader could stand in your way. The man in the ring right now. Vader and Ahmed going at it. Vader and Ahmed hammering away, and I don't think anyone wants to exchange blows. Oh, my goodness, with the man they call.
No!
Unbelievable. Knocked that 400-pounder right down, and you've got to be impressed, Owen Hart.
Well, I am impressed, but that still doesn't pin him. 1, 2, 3, and that's what it's all about, is pinning his
down,
man.
doesn't it? It knocks him down, huh? Who can knock down this monster of a man? If anyone can, Ahmed can, and questionably we just saw that, and maybe Yokozuna tomorrow night. Yokozuna against Vader, ladies and gentlemen, live on pay-per-view, the match you did not see last night, along, of course, as we stated before, Undertaker against Goldust for the Intercontinental title. That's a casket match, by the way. And that Caribbean strap match, Stone Cold Steve Austin gets something big to count.
Oh! That'll make your liver quiver.
And that will all come your way live, plus the Mark Hunter Hearst matchup. Look at, here he comes again. And that most controversial matchup involving a WWF title ever, and Ahmed low down. And now the man they call Vader in control. No Jim Cornette on the outside. He was chased back earlier on by Ahmed. I don't think he's coming back out.
You know what? Next time we hear Ahmed talk, he'll sound like Muhammad Ali.
Oh, you're a riot. Such a kind human being. So benevolent. Ahmed Johnson must find a measure of escape against this behemoth of a man, this monster,
bite his ear,
mastodon. Ahmed Johnson, we mentioned before, the Kuwaiti Cup winner.
Big
you were there for that, were you not, Owen Hart?
I was there for that, and unfortunately I lost to Ahmed Johnson, and he cheated.
He cheated?
He cheated. I'm going to make sure it doesn't happen here tonight.
Is that why you're here?
I'm here to give you my expertise, being a former King of the Ring, and looking forward to becoming a King of the Ring again.
I see.
Yeah, listen up on him,
wait a minute, lead us. Later. Try to get Ahmed out. Oh, no, wait.
No way!
That's 458 pounds just got suplexed.
Wow, world!
Ahmed Johnson with unbelievable power. We'll take another look at it. Sets up the big monster, the mastodon, and down he goes. We saw Ahmed Johnson earlier on, of course, when Goldust was attempting to escape the Ultimate Warrior, and Ahmed, look at, down to the canvas.
Yeah, let's talk about that strength.
Ahmed bringing Goldust back to the ring right now. Ahmed's in trouble.
I think it's Vader time.
I think so.
Squashing.
Ahmed better get out of that corner. Here we go. Here comes a Vader bomb. Gorilla Monsoon was the first to feel it here in the World Wrestling Federation. Vader ahead of steam. What's he going to do in?
I can't believe it.
He's going all the way out. Vader comes up. Ahmed rolling into the inside. Vader hit nothing but canvas. And now, Ahmed with an opportunity to turn this thing around. What a hard right hand. Another one. Ahmed Johnson hammering away on Vader. Vader set up now. Ahmed gives him a ride from the other side in. What a clothesline. Wait a minute, what is Jim Cornette doing back here?
He's needed.
He's needed. He can't believe what's happening to Vader. That's what it is.
Plus he belongs
Off
here.
the rope and again on the clothesline. Ahmed Johnson.
He knocked his head off again. This is not fair, McMahon.
He's all over him. He is just all over him. His boots coming off. Look at that. What a slam.
Unbelievable strength.
Ahmed Johnson just slammed the man they call Vader. And Cornette,
I don't believe it.
Get Cornette out of there.
Get your hands off of my manager. He's got no business touching my manager, Jim Cornette. He brought him into the ring. He was outside the ring. He should keep his hands off of him.
And look at this. Sets up for the run. Oh, no.
This is too much.
And down a spine buster. He's got it. He's got it. Turn around. No. Oh, bring it to the chest. Owen Hart just drove that cast to the back of the head of Ahmed Johnson. No.
Yes.
I can't believe it. Ahmed Johnson has suffered his first loss due to Owen Hart coming off the top rope with that cast. He drove the cast into the back of the head of Ahmed Johnson, and Ahmed is still out. All right, ready for more WWF action. Justin Hawk Bradshaw, along with Zebekiah, in the squared circle. And ladies and gentlemen, of course, this is the first round. King of the Ring tournament action. Justin Hawk Bradshaw. And I'll tell you, he's going to have a real tough time of it, I think, against Henry O. Godwin.
Boy, this is going to be a physical matchup. You'd be like hard-hitting, slobber-knocking type action. That's what you're going to get right here between the big Texan and the man from Arkansas.
Aha! Here we go, Hillbilly Jim, along with Henry O. Godwin. Many of you will recall Henry Godwin had quite a stellar career going for himself in single competition before he joined up with Phineas. And, well, together they have really, well, you can't say it any better, they have become tag team champions in the past, ladies and gentlemen. A little short run there, thanks to Sonny, though.
Yeah, Sonny responsible for the Godwins losing the tag team championship. And I understand that Granny Godwin is still a little bit off her feet, if you know what I mean.
I imagine she is. And Phineas, however, is still a little bit, well, has that puppy love going for him, I think. Puppy love. Puppy.
That's a very expensive beagle right there.
I'm sure. Little bench leg. What about Ahmed Johnson? Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. He hasn't been seen or heard from since that incident. However, people that are close to Ahmed claim that he is beside himself out there.
I put a couple of telephone calls into him. He wasn't even coming to telephone. He won't talk to anybody.
No, he won't. I would not want to be Goldust. There's certain things you don't do, ladies. You're not going to spit in the wind, and you're not going to mess with Ahmed Johnson, I can tell you.
First aid. Give me a break.
You know?
Man.
Here we go.
Hey, all he did is help the guy out.
Yeah.
With Goldust is helping Ahmed out a little bit with CPR.
That wasn't CPR. And that was it. Well, maybe it was first aid. I don't know.
Hang on, good.
All right, Justin Hawk Bradshaw in there against Henry O. Godwin. Two big bulls. One from Arkansas, one from Texas.
Pretty good natural rivalry right there.
Yes, sir. Hillbilly Jim on the outside. Look at these two big.
You wonder how much tag team activity will affect Henry in this one-on-one matchup.
I don't know, make his tag team action a little better. Who knows? I think it's nice to get some single competition in there. And I think that there was a coin flip of some kind, apparently, between the Godwins. Hillbilly Jim wanted one of them to be the king of the ring since he's lost the tag team title. Hillbilly Jim did a coin flick, and I guess Phineas lost. Imagine that.
Yeah.
So you wonder where Phineas is now, right?
No,
I can only imagine.
Phineas, you can bet he's close by. Oh, my goodness, and Justin Hawk Bradshaw bowled over. And that's not going to sit too well with him.
You don't want to get this Texan mad.
You don't want to get Henry O'Godwin angry at you either. Standing side headlock. Hillbilly Jim right there to encourage Henry O'Godwin. Justin Hawk Bradshaw has done exceedingly well for himself here in the World Wrestling Federation. Made quite a reputation, however, a victory here for Justin Hawk Bradshaw would really catapult him. Oh, he almost was catapulted there.
He hurt his knee.
Oh, no, he busted. Oh, look out, the knee's in trouble.
Oh, Hank's having a hard time standing.
And trying to shake off the effects of that knee. Oh, my goodness. Justin Hawk Bradshaw, if he catches Henry O'Godwin favoring, if you would, that knee a bit, he's going to go right out. Oh, and look, the knee gave out on him.
Man, that was some impact right there. A lot of power for that big hog farmer. And the winner of this matchup will meet the winner of the Jake the Snake Roberts Hunter Hearst Helmsley match, which we will see this week on Raw.
Well, Ross, this is one of these matches you call a slobber knocker?
Yeah.
This one likely to be,
see.
for sure. Justin Hawk Bradshaw. Come on, that's a blatant chokehold, ref. Come on, break it up.
Remember, these matches are one fall, 15-minute time limit. You must win to advance. So Bradshaw certainly doesn't want to get disqualified.
No, he, oh, that! What a maneuver that was by Henry O'Godwin. And look at this, right back in, right back down.
Could be over.
Henry O'Godwin in control. Stay with us at cover one. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Justin Hawk Bradshaw continuing to have the advantage on the, well, no, maybe not. Look at this, Henry O'Godwin firing back. When we left you, there was almost a pin, but a kick out just in the nick of time. And right now, Justin Hawk Bradshaw.
Brogan to the jaw.
Wow. And that turned things around, and this has developed into what old JR calls a slobber knocker.
And old Hank's still limping a little bit there.
Yep.
He's the fighter, though. Henry's going to hang in there.
Henry Godwin takes a boot by Justin Hawk Bradshaw.
Right in the sternum.
Kick to the head. Justin Hawk Bradshaw, just as rangy and just as ornery as they come.
Both these guys about 6'6", over 300 pounds.
Henry Godwin, takes a boot.
Talk about dimming the lights of the old pickup truck.
And look out, dropping the elbow. That's enough, perhaps. 2. No. And Hank just won't quit.
I think Hank's too stupid to give up.
Oh, no. Henry may be missing a few teeth there, but he's not missing any marbles upstairs.
Oh, really?
He did very well in the 8th grade, I'll have you know. Both years.
Both years,
Oh, that hurt. This Bradshaw's got a real nasty streak about it.
Yes, he does. On the outside, Zebekiah. And a big slam there. Justin Hawk Bradshaw taking direction from Zebekiah.
And why wouldn't you get nasty? It's for the king of the ring.
300 pounds right off the ropes.
Hot cover, we have 2 in. No.
Not a very technically sound cover by Bradshaw. Didn't hook the leg. Kind of leaned on Henry, and that's not going to be enough.
No, but if you're Justin Hawk Bradshaw, I think right now, when he has an advantage, he probably wants to extend this out just a little bit, make a bigger name for himself, if in fact he eventually can pin Henry Godwin. Look, I think he has things pretty much in control at the moment.
Little test of strength here. Is the load to get this man up.
Let's see how powerful Justin Hawk Bradshaw is. Oh, wait a minute, nice reversal.
That's from all that hay hauling and pig tossing.
However, that maneuver may have hurt the small to the back of Henry O'Godwin. Henry Godwin still down. Justin Hawk Bradshaw making his move now.
Hillbilly trying to get this big crowd into it.
To the outside. Justin Hawk Bradshaw, will he go up? Yes, he will. High risk maneuver. Meanwhile, Henry Godwin's getting back to his feet. Bradshaw, what a close line.
Well, I thought that was not sound strategy, but I was wrong. That worked.
Justin Hawk Bradshaw, that might be enough. 1, 2, no, kick out.
Henry got the left shoulder off the canvas just in time.
Justin Hawk Bradshaw. Probably tasting victory there just a moment ago, but well, no, wait a minute, he's pointing at Zebekiah. Hey, let's keep that branding iron out of here. Going up to the top. Bradshaw just slipped.
He's not accustomed to being off his feet.
Oh, what a right hand to the solar plexus. Another hard right hand. Henry Godwin hammering away at Justin Hawk Bradshaw. Better get off of there. Oh, wait a minute. He's going to get off all right.
Yeah.
Look out. Henry Godwin trying to pull him off from the top.
Hawk's gonna put him on the floor.
Oh! Down from way up above.
That's over 600 pounds worth of impact. Now it is a gut check time for these two men.
And Henry Godwin trying to make his move, but he can just cover Justin Hawk Bradshaw before Bradshaw recuperates. As we take another look at it, Oh, my.
Tremendous suplex there. Absolutely tremendous, but how much did Hank hurt himself?
And Henry Godwin still, well, look at this. He is in this thing all the way.
He'll fight you.
Suey!
All in the hogs.
Bradshaw off the rope. Bradshaw. What a power slam by Henry Godwin. Henry now coming off and yay!
Oh, that knee again. That knee, he strained it earlier, it looked like, and now he came right down at 300 pounds on it. Henry's having a hard time standing up here.
And wait a minute, he can't hold the pressure. There's just too much weight.
Oh,
lariat! Oh my goodness, he really cinched it in.
That may be it.
1, 2, and
Yes!
oh my goodness. What a competitive matchup that was. Give credit to Justin Hawk Bradshaw. Wow, what a victory. Justin Hawk Bradshaw advancing in the King of the Ring tournament. Here comes Stone Cold Steve Austin. And conspicuous by his absence, Ted DiBiase, who is no longer associated with Stone Cold Steve Austin. As a matter of fact, Ted DiBiase driven out of the World Wrestling Federation by one Savio Vega. We'll take you back now, ladies and gentlemen, and show you exclusive footage. Yes, Mother Nature did not cooperate at all with the first attempt of the WWF to deliver In Your House, Beware of Dog. Here we go, Savio on his way down to the ring, and then from there, the lights go out in South Carolina. Undaunted, the strap match took place, and Savio Vega was victorious, which then prompted Ted DiBiase to put his career on the line last Tuesday night. Should Savio be victorious? And he was. Ted DiBiase, driven out of the World Wrestling Federation as the capacity crowd sang.
Oh, what rotten voices, but it matches their teeth, McMahon.
All right, here we go. First round, WWF King of the Ring tournament action. Stone Cold Steve Austin against Bob Holly. Should be an outstanding matchup, kicking things off here tonight on Raw. Of course, last week, ladies and gentlemen, if you joined us, you saw 2 first-round matches.
Yeah, that was really something, the way Goldust and the Warrior eliminated each other.
Now, wait a minute. Warrior was on his way back to the ring. You got in his way. You eliminated the Warrior.
Oh, come on, McMahon. Don't try to put the blame on me.
Yeah, and Warrior's angry about it. Also, of course, you saw, ladies and gentlemen, the Ahmed Johnson-Vader match last week, in which Ahmed Johnson was knocked unconscious by Owen Hart's cast. More on that later on. And by the way, joining us right here tonight will be Goldust.
Yeah,
commentary trying to explain his action.
Well, his actions, McMahon, were heroic.
What do you mean?
I mean, Goldust actually probably saved the life of Ahmed Johnson with that CPR that he administered.
That's mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
I mean, Ahmed Johnson ought to be down on his knees thanking Goldust. He should be grateful that Goldust actually saved the man's life.
How dare you.
Instead, Ahmed Johnson is running around. I mean, he's like the movie Twister personified. He's incensed. He's enraged. Somebody's got to control this guy.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the Hammerlock now. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Spark Plug Bob Holly. Looking for an opportunity here of an upset to kick things off here tonight on Raw. And by the way, in the event you just joined us tonight, a night of first. History will be made right here tonight on Raw, ladies and gentlemen. After this first round matchup, we've got another one for you. Jake the Snake Roberts will battle Hunter Hearst Helmsley in action as well. The tag team of the Godwins, and Sonny is scheduled to join us for commentary. Mankind in action, plus exclusive footage from In Your House, Beware of Dog Part 1 and 2. Yes, we are breaking with tradition. We're going to show you exclusive pay-per-view footage as a result of Mother Nature not cooperating. and all the confusion that resulted in that from last Tuesday night as well. In conjunction with your local cable system, we're going to show you footage you've never ever seen before. The casket match involving Goldust. And who was planted in the casket? The Undertaker.
Yeah, you're talking about a first. That was one.
But wait a minute. From there, never ever in the history of the World Wrestling Federation have you ever seen the champion and the challenger pinned at the same time.
Wait a minute, McMahon. We got the exclusive footage. You're right, and it's going to show you. When you see the camera angles, it's going to show you that the British Bulldog should be the WWF champion right now. He pinned Shawn Michaels, and you'll see it later on.
Well, we'll let the public decide that tonight.
Well, speaking of deciding, I'll tell you what should be decided. In a court of law, we're gonna have court TV right here tonight on Raw, McMahon.
What do you mean?
Because I've got some exclusive footage of Clarence Mason being assaulted by none other than the WWF president, Gorilla Monsoon. He's not going to be able to deny that. He should be impeached. When do you see this footage?
Well, we said it was going to be a night of first, and we will guarantee that. Wait a minute, Bob Holly now driving his calf down across the facial area, and the hold is broken. Holly right back up. We last saw Bob Holly, as you recall, last week being held up against the wall by Ahmed Johnson by one hand. Ahmed Johnson incensed over the actions of Goldust right now. Holly. Oh, look out. Stone Cold Steve Austin hammering away to the back of the neck. Big forearm. Stone Cold Steve Austin, a consummate athlete. Stone Cold Steve Austin, a heartless individual. If he gains an advantage, he is likely to keep it. Then again, it won't be the first time Bob Holly upset somebody. And tonight, Bob Holly could advance in the King of the Ring tournament. Stone Cold Steve Austin, not exactly on a winning streak as of late, of which, of course, he certainly gives a great deal of credit to his former manager, Ted DiBiase.
Yeah,
for that.
Stone Cold told me that he's not going to mess DiBiase at all because when it comes to managing ability, he said the $1 Million Man had gone bankrupt.
Oh, look at this, Bob Holly returning the favor. Bob Holly with Stone Cold Steve Austin and deals him out of the corner. Bob Holly leaning into Stone Cold Steve Austin. Bob Holly, who would love to be able to advance in this King of the Ring tournament. The only individual thus far to advance is Vader. As a matter of fact, he's already advanced to the semifinals because Vader was to have faced the winner of the Goldust Warrior match, and thanks to you, Jerry Lawler, there was no winner.
Hey, come on, McMahon. Quit trying to put the blame on me.
Right where it belongs, I might add.
Oh.
Back to the standing position now. Stone Cold Steve Austin hooking the elbow. Nice takedown. Oh, and an elbow follow-up.
There you go. You know, McMahon, Austin wouldn't have wanted Savio Vega as his chauffeur anyway. I understand that Savio Vega went to the Bob Holly School of Driving. 55 miles per fender.
Bob Holly knows what it's all about to be on the racetrack. Two-sport superstar. Bob Holly certainly has won his share of races, and don't be surprised if Bob Holly wins this matchup. But right now, Stone Cold Steve Austin in complete control and drops him down across the knee. And Holly may have just hit the wall.
Look, man, he's not harmless. I actually saw a little smile there.
Well, if you could ask Bob Holly, I think he would wholeheartedly disagree with your analysis. Bob Holly right now in trouble. Snapmare, Stone Cold Steve Austin now. What's he going to do? Oh, drops the knee to the chest area.
Yes.
Stone Cold Steve Austin going to the corner. Uh-oh. This is trouble for Bob Holly.
Yeah, get ready with that checkered flag.
Here we go, and that could do it. Stone Cold Steve Austin with an opportunity to cover Bob Holly. Holly in a world of hurt, just as he was last week. 2 in. No. Aha, don't count your chickens before they hatch, King.
Huh?
King already had his headset off and his crown on. Elbow to the solar plexus. A follow-up, a right hand. Bob Holly with a little something behind that punch. And Steve Austin now down on the canvas. And now to the outside. Bob Holly. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, of course, the winner of this match advances to the quarterfinals. Everyone trying to get to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the site of the 1996 WWF King of the Ring tournament, which is all sold out. Milwaukee, looking forward to the King of the Ring. We're looking forward to bringing you the King of the Ring. Yes, all the first round matches, ladies and gentlemen, as well as the quarter round finals right here on Raw and the WWF Network, with, of course, the semifinals and the final, oh my goodness, to take place at the King of the Ring in Milwaukee.
Everybody wants to be the king, McMahon. I can tell you it's good to be the king.
Good to be the king. Snapmare, Bob Holly, still very much in this matchup. But nonetheless, the longer this match goes, the more methodical, the more Stone Cold Steve Austin wears down Bob Holly. Holly must mount an offense soon, or this one's going to be history.
Yeah, Holly will mount an offense about as soon as the ozone layer gets mended here around the Earth's atmosphere. You know what I mean?
Well, we said anything can happen here in the World Wrestling Federation, unquestionably, over the last couple of weeks. That has been proven to be true. Bob Holly back to his feet.
Whoa.
Holly with a right hand. Bob Holly breaks the hold with another one. Bob Holly with a right hand, another one. Look at this, Bob Holly hammering away with rights and lefts on Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin in a bit of trouble now. Austin set up for the ride. Coming off the rope, back. Oh! A little telegraph over there by Bob Holly.
Just the way he drives, McMahon. He's such a bad driver, the cops issue him a season ticket.
Bob Holly in trouble. Stone Cold Steve Austin off the rope and drops the knee. Stone Cold Steve Austin trying to put this away.
Should
1,
do it.
2 in. A kick out by Bob Holly. Holly still very much in this race, in this matchup. Bob Holly ready to put the pedal to the metal. Stay with us. The match continues. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. At first here on WWF Raw. The beads of perspiration profusely pouring from the forehead of the heartless Stone Cold Steve Austin, who finally is back in control. Bob Holly mounting a tremendous offense during the break.
Yeah, McMahon, Steve Austin is sweating like he's working for Kathy Lee Gifford, but actually all he's doing is putting everything he's got into this match. He wants to advance on to be the king of the ring.
First round tournament action. Another first round matchup later on tonight. Jake the Snake Roberts against Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And look at this, Bob Holly still trying to turn this thing around. Bob Holly now to the buckle, and no, he blocks it. Stone Cold ram to the buckle. And again. Bob Holly with Stone Cold Steve Austin on the outside, but he has to get Stone Cold Steve Austin on the inside to do the damage. And now, look at this going up to the top. Oh, yeah! What a maneuver by Bob Holly.
Where's the referee? That's a disqualification.
Bob Holly with Stone Cold Steve Austin just where he wants him. And Stone Cold in big time trouble now. Momentum going to Bob Holly. Back body drop. Bob Holly with Stone Cold sets him up for the ride. From the far side now. Back off it. This time the elbow and the by the jaw cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so close.
Come on, Austin.
Austin now reaching for the rope, trying to find a little bit of safety there in the corner. No such doing. Bob Holly moving right in. Holly the aggressor now. Holly hammering away on the bald head of Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Austin shoving Holly off. Oh, wait a minute.
Here we go.
Bob Holly. Big measure by Stone Cold Steve Austin. Your $1 million dream slapped on. Stone Cold Steve Austin with a sleeper hold on Bob Holly.
Don't drive when you get drowsy.
Can Bob Holly escape from this hold as Stone Cold applies more and more pressure? Stone Cold has advanced.
That's it. That is it,
Here is
McMahon.
your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin. This is a first round matchup in the King of the Ring tournament, scheduled for one fall with a 15.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley ready to lock up with Jake the Snake Roberts. What a matchup that's going to be right here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on Raw. Matter of fact, Raw is brought to you by the U.S. Army. Look for the Army hyperlink on the WWF AOL site in the TV Zone section to find out where you can be all you can be.
And is it a chocolate chip cookie or a hockey puck? Depends. Have you got milk?
All right, here he comes from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Oh, he means business. The master of something known as the DDT, Jake the Snake Roberts. Jake the Snake Roberts against Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And the winner of this match, ladies and gentlemen, advances. If in fact there is a winner, again, remember now, you must win in any fashion in order to advance in the tournament. Jake the Snake Roberts hoping to be the man who squares off against Justin Hawk Bradshaw, who advanced this past weekend in first round action.
I wish he'd get a job at a zoo or something, McMahon. He wants to hang around with those creepy snakes. Quit bringing them around here.
Jake the Snake Roberts with a psychological advantage, as he always has, coming into these matches. And you can bet Hunter Hearst Helmsley is just as afraid of snakes as you are, King.
I'm not afraid of snakes.
Or are you more afraid of a warrior?
Oh, give me a break.
Jake the Snake Roberts now, ready to lock up with Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Helmsley, although experienced, has never faced anyone quite with the experience of Jake the Snake Roberts. Now locking up. Hunter with a standing side headlock. Helmsley, who has had problems and continues to have problems with Wildman Mark Merrill, as well as Sable, the one that got away, so to speak, from Hunter.
Oh, come on.
Off the rope and out. Down goes Jake the Snake Roberts.
There you go.
Yeah, but Jake the Snake looking up at Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who thinks, well, yeah, I got the best of you there in the first bit of the exchange, didn't I? With that wily veteran, no problem. He's just going to sit back, coil up, and get ready to strike.
Yeah, Hunter's going to slap that silly grin off the face of Jake the Snake here in just about 10 seconds.
Jake the Snake Roberts, who can coil around an opponent, much like the pythons he brings into the ring, and choke him right out. Jake the Snake now, locking up again with no standing side headlock. Hunter Hearst Helmsley trying to grind it out. What sort of attack, what sort of plans do you think and strategy Hunter Hearst Helmsley would have for Jake the Snake, King?
Well, I would think that Hunter would, without a doubt, outsmart the Snake. Look.
Yep.
So that didn't work.
Let's see what he's going to try now. Double leg. No. Nice knee lift on the part of Jake the Snake. Here comes the DDT. No, Hunter just backed into that bag. Here comes. No.
Get away. Look out behind you.
He's back in the bag again. I don't give you the willies. Wait a minute, DD. Almost again. And to the outside, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
McMahon, this has got to be my lucky day.
Yeah, I see.
First Sonny, and now Jenny Lee. Jenny, it's great to have you here. Watch it, you may have to go over and help out Hunter. Not afraid of snakes, are you?
No,
I've got a question. I've got a question with you, King, if you don't mind.
Hang on a second. McMahon's got a question.
What does Jenny Lee think of Hunter's rather protruding proboscis?
What?
Ask her.
You talking about his nose? McMahon wants to know what you think of Hunter's nose.
His protruding proboscis.
He said a protruding proboscis.
Hunter's perfect. He's the man.
Yes, you heard that, didn't you, McMahon? Hey, what do you think of McMahon's toupee?
There you have it. The King speaking with the Rocket Scientist of the Week candidate.
What?
Brought to the ring by Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
What? Jenny, pay no attention to him.
And listen, this capacity crowd, you know what they want. They want the DDT. Jake the Snake Roberts working on the arm. Winds up, working on the wrist area now. And thus far, Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been somewhat in awe of the skills of Jake the Snake. And down to the canvas. Jake the Snake Roberts in control as he has been psychologically all the way through this matchup.
I would think that Hunter's just pacing himself, biding his time.
Biding his time?
Yeah, he's in no hurry to polish off Jake the Snake.
I see.
He wants to impress Jenny. Look at her. Look how pretty she is, man.
All right, come on. Let's keep our mind and our eyes right here on this matchup. And here we go. Up again and down again. Jake the Snake Roberts working on the left arm and shoulder of Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Into the arm bar now. Jake the Snake Roberts would like nothing better in his career to be the king of the ring. Jake has made a triumphant comeback to the World Wrestling Federation thus far, despite, by the way, his 43 years of age.
Yeah, well, he better hope he wins King of the Ring, because for sure this is his last hurrah.
And speaking of last hurrahs, of course, Ted DiBiase is at his last hurrah here in the World Wrestling Federation, but likewise, a number of other individuals also have had their last hurrah, no longer associated with the World Wrestling Federation in any manner. Big Daddy Cool Diesel, as well as the bad guy Razor Ramon. And it has been reported that both of these individuals intend to pawn themselves off as the stars they once were here in the WWF, and to furthermore perpetuate some sort of ruse that they're still representing the World Wrestling Federation while actually under contract to a rival organization. And right now, Hunter Hearst Helmsley is taking an exit as relates to Jake the Snake Roberts, and Jake the Snake thus far has befuddled one Hunter Hearst Helmsley pretty much all the way through this match so far.
Jake the Snake keeps going for that DDT, but Hunter's going to have none of it. Look at that.
Whoa. By the way, for more information on that reported ruse from former WWF superstars Diesel and Razor, check us out on AOL tonight and the Superstar line.
Yeah, well, Jake the Snake's flirting with disqualification when he threatens to open that bag up.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley at a psychological disadvantage, keeping his distance against Jake the Snake Roberts and the wily veteran Jake the Snake wanting him to come out to the middle of the ring. Jake now locks up with Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And Helmsley better do something to change his game plan quickly, or Helmsley will bow in defeat. And again, with an advantage, Jake the Snake Roberts, he's been working on that left arm and shoulder, trying to bring him up to the bag. And again, psychological developments continue to be employed by Jake the Snake Roberts, and Helmsley to the outside again. Can Helmsley figure out Jake the Snake Roberts? Look at him, he's getting angry. Oh, so does the Snake. The Snake wants to come out.
No.
Will he come out?
No!
We're back with more WWF Raw. Hunter Hearst Helmsley hammering away on Jake the Snake Roberts, who's in a pretty bad way in the corner. Hunter Hearst Helmsley pretty much having his way now, and Jake slumping down to the canvas.
You can't imagine a crown on a snake, could you?
On this one, I certainly could. And it would be quite appropriate. Jake the Snake Roberts, the king of the ring.
Do you think he would have a little bitty crown made for that little snake of his?
What a comeback story that would be.
And a little robe.
Would you stop
it, he wouldn't have to put any sleeves on it. But
I can tell you this. Talk about crowns. Your crown's going to be knocked off by the Ultimate Warrior. I'll guarantee that.
I'm getting sick and tired of hearing about the Ultimate Warrior. You said he's going to be here next week?
Warrior's going to join us for the very special interview, and Hunter finds a mark with a knee.
If he's such a big comic book superhero, shouldn't he be out fighting crime somewhere like Batman?
Wait a minute, cover your 1, 2, and And a kick out by Jake the Snake.
We don't need him here.
Oh, yeah. The Warrior's going to fight Prime here next week, all right, when he gets his paws on you.
Yeah. How do you get him here? Has he got some sort of signal, like the bat signal? Commissioner Gordon got to call him up to get him here?
Oh, you've been reading his comic book,
Big
huh?
comic book. Yeah, right.
Comic book's a little deep, too, I'll tell you that. Really have to understand all about the planes of destrucity. Do you understand that, King?
I don't even understand what destrucity means.
Yeah.
I looked up every dictionary. I looked at every encyclopedia. I can't find the word destrucity.
What about the word coward? No, exactly. Silence. Silence of the lambs. All right, coming back to his feet now. Jake the Snake. Uh-oh. And Hunter Hearst Helmsley continuing his attack on Jake the Snake Roberts.
Wait a minute. Were you talking to me, McMahon? Jenny had nudged me here.
I was talking to Jenny, yeah. Almost a count of 3 again. And you have been distracted by Jenny Lee, much like Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been distracted by Sable, if not by Jenny Lee.
Well, I'll tell you this. Next week, I'm going to have a little special surprise for the Warrior.
What do you mean by that?
Well, he's so into this comic book stuff, and he's a big comic book hero. You know,
he's revolutionized the comic book industry. No comic book has ever sold like the Warrior. Look at this. Jake the Snake now. Series of left hands. And sets him up. And Jake out. No, missing with that short clothesline and connecting. Oh, my goodness. Right in the chops. Hunter Hearst Helmsley with a hard right hand.
You wait till King Comics come out.
King Comics?
Yeah. I wonder if the Warrior ever gets asked out by, like, Mary Worth or anything.
Mary Worth?
Well, you're a comic book guy.
And down now with the hand around the throat area. Come on, ref, get in there.
What if those word balloons cause pressure on his head?
Well, you just keep it up. You can bet he's listening to everything you're saying right now.
You think he knows how Garfield smells?
Okay, all right. By the way, in addition to the Warrior joining us, and would you say you have some sort of presentation?
Yeah, I'm trying to be pals with the Warrior. You know, we're going to smooth this whole thing over. As a matter of fact, I've been thinking about my artwork and everything. I may just draw the Warrior a special picture next week, bring it to him, and present it to him.
Oh, way up against the chin. And that's one way to break the hold the hard way. Jake the Snake Roberts.
See, I think the Warrior's probably got a good sense of humor. Anybody that likes comic books.
Look out. Jake now with another right hand. A left, another left. And right now, Jake the Snake with a hard right hand. Down goes Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
What's the fist, McMahon?
Yes, it was. Glad you're nothing wrong with your vision. Oh, and a clothesline. Jake the Snake. Well, yeah, go ahead, let's see it. Here comes a DDT. And Revelations is about to come out of the bag. Here we go, sets him up in. No. Helmsley drives his way out of it. Nicely done by Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Jake the Snake Roberts going at it. One individual advance here this week. Oh, whip to the buckle, nicely done. Helmsley drops the Snake down on the canvas.
This is it.
Cover.
Finish it off.
1, 2, go, no.
The World Wrestling Federation Superstar Line is always open and open right now. Just call 1-900-737-4WWF. And on option 6, find out what Vince McMahon has to say about the latest corporate raise by billionaire Ted. The call costs only $1.49 per minute. Kids under 18 must have parents' permission before calling. Call now.
We're back with more WWF Raw. Hunter Hearst Helmsley against Jake the Snake Roberts, first round WWF King of the Ring tournament action. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, next week we continue with the first round. Wait a minute, there it is! No! Nowhere! With DDT! Jake the Snake Roberts just caught Hunter Hearst Helmsley!
No way!
Cover!
I can't believe it!
Yes!
Oh, my goodness!
Jake the Snake Roberts has advanced, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be facing Bradshaw in quarter round action. And next week, right here, Owen Hart, the South Best King of Hearts, one-on-one against his former tag team championship partner, Yokozuna. And, oh my goodness, I
can't believe it.
Snake's looking at Jenny.
Oh, Jenny, I think Hunter's going to need some extra special consoling this evening.
TLC.
Little TLC.
Oh, watch this now. Watch.
Oh, no! Look at this, Jenny! The Snake!
Yes, Jake the Snake Roberts. The look on Jenny's face, and if Helmsley wakes up.
Don't look, Jenny!
Oh, my goodness. Jake the Snake Roberts, victorious. Oh, my goodness. Oh, well, anything can happen here in the World Wrestling Federation. Jake the Snake. Don't tell me he's got... Well, next week, ladies and gentlemen, join us for World Wrestling Federation action. All right, here we go. Marty Jannetty, ladies and gentlemen, of the New Rockers in individual competition. Under normal circumstances, you will see Marty with his tag team partner, Leif Cassidy, in tag team action. However, Marty would like nothing better than to be called the King of the Ring. He has his first opportunity to advance in the first round tournament action right here. Savio Vega, one-on-one against Marty Jannetty. Who's going to take it, JR?
Well, if Leif Cassidy shows up, I'm leaning towards Marty Jannetty. Everybody wants to get to the King of the Ring.
We're back. Savio Vega's in action. Savio Vega to meet Marty Jannetty. First round King of the Ring tournament action. In a moment, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to show you the brackets to see just exactly where we stand. All right, JR, let's take a look.
Well, Bader has advanced already to the semifinals. And, of course, next week here on Superstars, we're going to see Jake the Snake take on Justin Hawk Bradshaw. And Stone Cold is waiting to see the winner of this matchup right here.
No doubt about that. Savio Vega. We have Stone Cold's ticket, all right. He has on several occasions. But Marty Jannetty, the wily veteran, who knows what's going to happen. Jannetty could defeat Savio Vega. And the Savio Vega fans, there are many of them all over this wonderful world we live in. Savio Vega, a tremendous athlete, a great performer. I can tell you this, I don't know what you have to do to get Savio to give up. He will just never, ever surrender, no matter what. Look at this. That Latin temper flaring already against Marty Jannetty.
Well, that might just get him in trouble, that Latin temper.
It might, yeah. Sometimes it gets the best of him. And look at the smile and the attempted handshake on the part of Marty Jannetty. Nothing doing for Savio Vega.
Savio is all business. This is a single elimination tournament. One fall, 15-minute time limit. You must win to advance. In other words, you got to avoid disqualifications and countouts.
And down goes Savio Vega. Nicely done, Marty Jannetty. You know what? I think Leif Cassidy is wearing off on Marty Jannetty. He seems to be getting dorkier, if you would, with his actions every week. Look at this.
Maybe there's a back scene you can take for that.
Oh. Savio Vega. Right back up, and I don't know what Marty Jannetty is attempting to do here. I mean, try and throw Savio Vega off guard, or
that's
just
it.
what? I mean,
I think that's it. It's very uncharacteristic of Marty, and certainly got to give Savio something to think about. Marty's very skilled, and Marty has a big quickness advantage in this matchup, which could prove to be the difference.
I'm not so sure he does have that quickness advantage. Savio Vega is lightning-like quick in his own right. Savio Vega setting up Marty Jannetty now. Sending for the ride coming off, and once again going down to the canvas, Savio Vega. And once again, Jannetty does not capitalize, and I have to question the wisdom of that, Mr. Perfect.
Well, I do too. You know, I'd like to see Jannetty win this matchup, but in reality, I'd like to see Savio Vega win this matchup, because the winner of this matchup goes up against Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Steve Austin, he's going to do what he has to do to get Savio Vega back.
Takedown. You just want to see Savio Vega and Steve Austin beat the you-know-what out of each other like they have in the past.
Yes.
Tell it like it is.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
And
no
you
doubt
don't even
it.
care who wins that match, do you? You just want to see them beat each other up, right?
No, I'd like to see Stone Cold. Yeah, that was then, this is now. Stone Cold doesn't have DiBiase by his side. He's making his own decision, his own calls. He'll crush Savio Vega.
But there are some people who state that he is not making his own calls, at least not all of them. Some state that you have a hand in that. What's the truth?
Well, I'd rather not talk about that right now.
I see. Right now, trading fisticuffs now, and chops as well. Savio Vega rings the bell of Marty Jannetty, sets him up, no reversal, coming off the rope now. Savio Vega from the other side, and leap block, nicely done. And now putting, we're fighting fire with fire. Savio Vega winds up, and a Sunday punch. Ooh, and a cover. We get one. That's all we can get. Savio Vega, Marty Jannetty, arm drag, takedown. Savio Vega staying right with Marty Jannetty. And that's the thing about Savio Vega. Once he gains an advantage, he is likely to keep it.
Well, one thing about Savio that really impresses me is that he can adapt to virtually any competitor's style. When Savio gets in trouble, though, always look back at some of his big matchups. When he gets in trouble, he goes right back to his street fighting ability. He can fight with the best of them, and I don't think I've seen anybody in the WWF that is any more mentally and physically tough. That entire package as Savio.
Come on, Ross, are you kidding me?
Always prepared, I can tell you that.
You tell me Stone Cold Steve Austin doesn't have those same qualities?
I would suggest he has some of them, yes. Maybe in the same quantity as Savio Vega, that remains to be seen. And unquestionably, few individuals have attained the status of Savio Vega recently, that is, and in terms of driving somebody out of the World Wrestling Federation. Savio Vega, by the way, and pretty good voice, wasn't he, JR?
Yeah, really, I think he should stick to wrestling.
Savio Vega in control at the moment against Marty Jannetty. And Savio Vega, what's he going to do with Marty now? Drives the knee to the spine area. And clotheslines Jannetty over the top. Nicely done. You have to wonder what's going to happen at the King of the Ring, ladies and gentlemen, when Ahmed Johnson gets his dukes on Goldust. And could you believe the recent interview with Goldust stating he was attempting only to give first aid to Ahmed, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation?
No, I didn't believe it. I didn't like the interview. I didn't like the incident.
Well, it worked, didn't it? Ahmed got right up off that stretcher, cured him.
Who's to say he wouldn't have got up off the stretcher anyway? How do you know that?
I mean, let's face it, you give mouth-to-mouth resuscitation when someone has a heart attack or when someone has drowned or something like that, but not when you're unconscious. Oh, down to the canvas. Jannetty in control. Now here, Jannetty again is grandstanding. He's not moving in when he has an opportunity.
Not sound strategy by Marty. He may look back and say that was a big mistake there. And you don't want to go to Fifth City. I don't think Marty was Savio Vega.
No. You certainly don't. Everybody remembers what Savio Vega did in last year's King of the Ring tournament. He wrestled all the way up later. He qualified before the King of the Ring that same day and then wound up in the finals, an unprecedented event on the part of Savio Vega. And by the way, you know Stone Cold Steve Austin watching this matchup. He meets the winner, ladies and gentlemen, in the second round of the King of the Ring tournament. Jannetty in control. What's he going to do now? Oh, right in the midsection.
Wait a minute, is that Leif Cassidy? I can't make, is that Cassidy coming down here?
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Leif Cassidy summarily whisked to the locker room area during the commercial break, and Marty Jannetty once again on his own, but in control at the moment against Savio Vega.
Good decision by WWF officials not to allow Leif Cassidy at ringside.
And right now, Savio Vega breaks the hold. Savio coming off the rope underneath the roundhouse, and forget about it. A cover 1, 2. Not enough to put Marty Jannetty away. Jannetty with a clothesline. And now both individuals really pouring on the gas.
Jannetty up very quickly there, showing again that quickness advantage that we think he might have. Hey, what do you think about this week on Raw? When Yokozuna,
What? Cover in. Oh, that was close.
So I was going to say, this week on Raw, former tag champions, former partners, Yokozuna one-on-one with Owen Hart. And remember, Owen Hart knocked out Ahmed Johnson with that cast. It could happen to Yokozuna this week on Raw as well.
Anything can happen, and some individuals are actually questioning whether or not Owen Hart really needs that cast. I mean, they were questioning Mr. Perfect, and you would know this. Is that arm really injured?
Yeah, well, it's definitely injured. I've seen the x-rays.
Snap mare, Marty Jannetty in control at the moment. And in addition to the Owen Yokozuna first round King of the Ring matchup again this week on Raw this Monday, it's The Undertaker. One-on-one against the British Bulldog. And Marty Jannetty ran face first into that big boot of Savio Vega.
Something's got to give here. Savio's trying to regain some momentum. And again, as we said earlier, when he gets into a tie, Savio goes right back to his fists.
All right, coming off the rope now, it's Savio Vega with an elbow. Boy, what an elbow. Vega can mix it up any style you want. Yes, very versatile. Savio Vega knows his wrestling in terms of technical skills and knows how to brawl. And Savio now right up there. Oh, look out. Marty Jannetty in a world of hurt. Vega hammering away. Much like he might do against Stone Cold Steve Austin if he's victorious. And dropping the knee right up in the spine. And set up now. Savio Vega now coming off the rope, and nice maneuver upon him. Savio. Oh, he missed. Oh, he got him. He missed with the first spin kick. Got him with a second and a count of 3. And Savio Vega on his way to the second round of the King of the Ring tournament. Yes, on his way to lock up with Stone Cold.
We heard Austin earlier. Bring him on. He can't wait for him.
All right, here he comes, the King of Hearts. Self-professed, I might add. However, everybody remembers Baltimore, Maryland just 2 years ago. Owen Hart, ladies and gentlemen, coronated. Yes, he went through them all. He was the 1994 King of the Ring Award winner. And then at the Slammies just prior to WrestleMania, Owen Hart grabs his Squared Circle Shocker Award that should have been presented to Shawn Michaels. He was so proud of putting Michaels out of action.
Yeah, who wouldn't be?
Wait a minute, look out from behind. Owen Hart attacking his former tag team partner, Yokozuna. Owen Hart pummeling in the back of the massive 666-pound Yokozuna. Wow. Yokozuna now must know full well that Owen Hart is tenacious. He knows all about Owen Hart and vice versa, and look out. Nice reversal coming up the rope and down goes Owen Hart. And when you run in that massive, oh, what a shot. When you run into Yokozuna, something's going to give, and it won't be Yokozuna.
at the size of this guy, McMahon. What'd you say he weighs?
Bigger than he's ever been, 666 pounds.
Wow.
Look at that. Again, Yokozuna with a headbutt now, and Owen Hart is in trouble. Owen Hart knows the mobility and agility key factors here. If in fact he's going to achieve victory or even come close at defeating Yokozuna.
Still, you got to give Owen Hart credit, McMahon. Nobody seems to give the guy credit. I mean, he has the opportunity to be the first ever two-time King of the Ring.
Yes, indeed, no denying the athleticism of Owen Hart. And wait a minute. Oh, what a clothesline by Yokozuna.
And look at Yokozuna taking advantage of poor Owen's injured wrist there, grabbing that cast.
Bear in mind, if the wrist were that injured, he would not be in the matchup with Yokozuna. And, of course, that injury is somewhat suspect to begin with. And a big slam. Oh, yeah. The mighty Yokozuna. Oh, here we go.
Look at
he drops that leg on Owen Hart. This is going to be history for Owen. And here we go. And the event you just joined us, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again to Raw. Yokozuna versus Owen Hart. One of the first round King of the Ring tournament matchups you're going to see here tonight.
Yeah, and also tonight, McMahon, we're going to finally... Oh! Good move, Jimmy! We're going to finally see the demise, of The Undertaker, because he's going to have to go one-on-one with the British Bulldog right here tonight.
The British Bulldog, of course, setting his sights once again on the World Wrestling Federation Championship at the King of the Ring tournament against Shawn Michaels, who will be joining us via the WWF studios here tonight.
And don't forget this portrait I've got, McMahon, to present to the Ultimate Warrior.
And look at this. Owen Hart with a succession of right hands, and you just can't knock down Yokozuna. Yokozuna is not going to go down for any. Look at this. Hard right hand, and Owen Hart just keeps pummeling Yokozuna.
Come on, Owen.
What a shot. One of the secrets of Yokozuna's success is his ability to absorb unbelievable punishment. And look at this. Oh, forget about it. No one can absorb that.
That's right. There's one of the secrets to the success of Owen Hart.
Yes, indeed it is.
That's why he's going to be the two-time King of the Ring.
He might be, as we're taking a look down that double feature, and the mighty Yokozuna on the canvas, and he might stay there. Look at this now. No! Owen Hart messing with the elbow. Yokozuna just able to move out of the way just in the nick of time. Yokozuna pacing himself as he must at 666 pounds, some 150 pounds heavier than when he was last WWF champion. All right, Owen Hart now. Back up along with Yokozuna headbutt. And I think it hurt Owen more than Yokozuna.
Come on, Owen.
And again, Owen trying it.
Whoa.
Owen is. Oh, look out. Wait a minute. Here he comes. Yeah. Oh, and it's gone. Down Owen Hart like a ton of bricks. Yokozuna. Who knows? The mighty Yokozuna just might be this year's King of the Ring Award winner. Off the rope, and yeah! The elbow striking Owen Hart. Oh, look at that! And Owen Hart taking exception to what's going on in the ring right now. Oh, here we go! It's over! Here we go! Owen Hart being put in position. If Yokozuna hits this, forget about it. The bonsai drop.
Do something, Cornette. Get in there. Sacrifice yourself.
Here we go. Yoko getting up. Yoko on the second row. Yokozuna locks and balance. Owen Hart grabs a leg. Owen's going for the pin.
Come on.
Oh, wait a minute. He's got his foot on the rope. Two. He got him at 3.
Yes.
Imagine that. Owen Hart defeating Yokozuna tonight on WWF Raw. And Owen now advances to the quarterfinals.
Take a look at that, McMahon. Proudly holding that slammy in the air. The slammy he got for knocking Shawn Michaels out of action. And then 2 weeks ago, he knocked out Ahmed Johnson. And now here tonight on Raw, he's knocked out that man, Yokozuna.
No doubt about it. Owen Hart, ladies and gentlemen, is on a roll. On his way to perhaps becoming the first ever two-time King of the Ring Award winner. Slammy and all. Here comes the Wild Man, Mark Mero, along with Sable. Where is she?
She probably dropped him already.
Oh, no. No, sir. They are an item, no doubt about that. They are together. Wild Man, Mark Mero, and Sable.
What's this, a WWF answer to Barbie and Ken?
Tonight, WWF Raw is brought to you by milk. You might have 12 boxes of cereal in the cupboard, but have you got milk? All right, this should be a highly athletic matchup, but there you see the beautiful Sable. I would suggest, in my estimation, the most beautiful lady ever here in the World Wrestling Federation.
Wait a minute. Here,
right at the side of the Wild Man.
Man, let me clean your glasses for you, okay?
I don't think it needs cleaning, maybe defogging a little bit, I don't know. Owen Hart brings a slammy to the ringside. Hillbilly Jim brings a good luck horseshoe charm, and Wild Man, well, he brings Sable to ringside.
And I chose to carry a snake. What's wrong with me?
Well, I don't know. To each his own, Jake.
Oh, the snake has done me well.
You don't have that snake out here hiding around you anywhere, do you?
I should have brought it, but you know, Jerry, there's some things a snake won't even touch, and you might be one of them.
Oh, my goodness. What would happen if one of your snakes bit Jerry the King Lawler? Would he die, the snake, that is?
Well, there's a possibility
real
of
funny.
that.
Look, 10,000 comedians out of work, and you two clowns trying to be funny.
All right, here we go. Wild Man Mark Merrill against Skip of the Body Donna. And Skip must get out of the corner, and a clean break here on the part of both individuals, maybe. Anything can happen here in the WWF. Skip and Zip looking for a manager. Yeah, and it won't be Sonny, by the way. That's for sure. Sonny, of course, hooking up with the gun, so to speak.
Yeah, Sonny won't even return their calls, I heard.
Nonetheless, the Body Donnas have been doing quite well for themselves, both in tag team action as well as individual efforts. Your impressions of the Body Donnas as of late, Jake?
Their intensity has stepped up, you know, and I'm interested in this because I could be facing one of these guys in the finals. You never know. And to tell you the truth, I'd rather face a man like Justin Hawk Bradshaw than one of these guys, because these guys are going to get all over this ring.
Yes, they will.
All over this ring. And as you know, the snake always kept kind of close to the mat.
Well, yeah, using your noodle, and at any time, oh, that DDT can come out of nowhere.
Ace in the hole.
Wild Man Mark Merrill set up for the ride now. Turn up and Skip. Oh, my goodness, what elevation there. Look out. From the other side, Wild Man over the hip. Yeah, stay down. Oh. Wild Man Mark Merrill. Oh, whoa, baby. And then look at this. Another Mexican arm drag in, a drop kick into Skip is in trouble. Almost over the top. He got getting out of there somehow.
Oxygen.
Look out, here comes the Wild Man. Leaping over the top. Better watching. He'll go.
So quick.
Yes, he is. He's like a Black Panther, man. He's just everywhere.
Look at that.
Yeah. You wouldn't even stand a chance against a guy like him, would you, Jake?
I don't know, but I guarantee you this, I wouldn't be in no contest with him. With the flying ability he's got, I would have to keep it low, and I'd have to stick with wrestling. Just get down that hole and keep him on the mat and wait for an opening. You know, it's always the same. You make a mistake, you pay for it.
You got that right.
I've made many in my past, but brother, I tell you, we're headed up the right way.
And King has made, oh my goodness, he's made many mistakes, but maybe the biggest one of them all.
That was not my fault.
Was ticking the Ultimate Warrior off, and Gorilla Monsoon signed that match. Oh my goodness, yes indeed.
How can the Warrior think that I caused him to get counted out? It's not my fault.
Not your fault.
Never was.
We're going to have the Ultimate Warrior, ladies and gentlemen, to join us.
Huh?
Of course, you've got that.
Oh, hello.
Memento or whatever.
Well, it's a peace offering.
A peace offering.
I'll get things smoothed over.
You will, huh? Yep. That remains to be seen. Oh! Wild Man Mark Merrill. In control at the moment. Anything can happen here, and anything can turn around. Oh, my goodness.
That's a wake-up call there.
It sure is. Boot wire in the jaw. Right back in control now. Skipping the Body Donnas. Looking pretty good. And you know, if Skip won this match, you have to wonder whether or not Sonny... Oh, look at this. Trying to get Wild Man Mark Merrill to the rope. He did it. I wonder whether or not Sonny...
You better worry about him, big man.
Yeah, would be coming back at the side of Skip. I think Sonny simply wants to stay with the winner. So
what is her trip? Where is her head?
It's all about power.
I know her.
It's about gold. Something you wouldn't know anything about, Jake.
And snap suplex nicely done by Skip. Jake the Snake Roberts scouting both individuals. Jake the Snake, ladies and gentlemen, this coming weekend against, oh my goodness, look out, a hard right hand against that big, rugged Texan, Justin Hawk Bradshaw.
Oh, hello, here we go.
And, look out.
I'm beginning to think old Jake might be a chauvinist over there.
Beg your pardon?
Well, you know, derogatory remarks about Sonny. What's wrong with a woman of the 90s wanting to be successful, huh, Jake?
Well, she just needs to pledge allegiance not to every flag, just one.
Hey. Hillary Clinton's a role model.
Well, certainly President Clinton didn't use his weight. What about that honest, bureaucratic snafu of the White House? Seems as though the FBI collected some 300 files, background files that is, on those individuals who allegedly needed White House clearance. What do you think of it, King?
I don't know much about that, McMahon, but I know the FBI did a little work on you, too, didn't they?
Now, wait a minute.
They didn't want to put you in the White House. They want to put you in the big house.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Right now, Wildman Mark Merrill shot back down to the canvas and
Hey,
Skip.
Speaking of jailbirds, McMahon, I want to say happy birthday to F. Lee Bailey. Is he out yet?
From the top out, double drop kick. Imagine that.
You and he could be a tag team.
Would you please?
Hey, Jake, when's the last time you did a drop kick?
Last time I left my feet like that, I got a nosebleed, so I don't go back up there anymore.
Right now, Skip. Hammering away on Wildman Mark Merrill, taking another look at it. Double drop kick. Both men go up in the air at the same time. Right now, it's Skip in control over Wildman Mark Merrill. A bow and arrow of sort coming up, perhaps. Yeah, there we go.
Look at that. Do you realize, Jake the Snake, that if you were to somehow, by hook or crook, get past Justin Hawk Bradshaw, you got to face Vader then.
Oh, my goodness, yes.
It's not a pleasant thought, but you know something, when the things are right, and when you got a goal set in your mind and in your heart, there's nothing going to keep you from it.
And many individuals would concur with that. What about you, King?
I don't know who does he think he is. Zig Ziglar?
Well, nonetheless, motivation is extremely important, and right now it seems as though Skip has the motivation. Skip now setting up the hard right hand to the jaw. Skip now setting up the Wildman Mark Merrill. Jake the Snake scouting these two individuals. Jake wants to be the king of the ring. Oh, wait a minute for the top, and now Merrill blocked it. Merrill hanging on to the top rope. Merrill now getting set. High risk maneuver coming over the part of Wildman. Whoa! Over the hip, one! And that's all he can get.
Couldn't hook the leg.
Driving. Whoa! Head scissor nicely done. Coming off the rope. Oh, the clothesline by Skip. Whoa, what action here on Raw. Let's take another look now. And watch the right hand and the left hand. They're hanging on that top rope, blocking that maneuver on the part of Skip. Nicely done. And Skip, ladies and gentlemen, appears as though he could very well be moments away from, here's another cover. One,
He got it.
two, almost a count of three. Stay with us. Welcome back, everyone, to more WWF Raw. Vince McMahon here at ringside, along with Jerry the King Lawler and Jake the Snake Roberts, scouting the matchup. Wildman Mark Merrill, oh my goodness, takes a knee to the midsection and spins in midair. Skip in control at the moment. First round, King of the Ring tournament action. Earlier tonight, we saw Owen Hart defeat Yokozuna. Yet to come tonight, one-on-one. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Gut-wrench suplex. Ah, what a maneuver that was. Yes. Yet to come, the British Bulldog will face the Undertaker. One-on-one. A cover. A count. Two is all he can get. Wildman Mark Merrill snapping out of that. And, of course, yet to come as well, the Ultimate Warrior. Allegedly, the King is going to get in his face. I'm going to believe that when I see it. Who knows what's going to happen. A lot of competition thus far tonight, though, Jake.
Don't you love to watch men give 110%? Man, these guys are going out, they're giving it all. They know it's over after this when you're out.
Exactly. You must
one
win
shot.
to advance.
One shot.
15-minute time limit.
You got to be getting close. Got to be.
Skip and Apadidana is content to wear down Wildman Mark Merrill, and that may be pretty good strategy, that ground attack that we've seen you employ
There
like
you
no
go.
one else.
Keep them low. They can't go nowhere.
Oh, my goodness. And a high risk taker like a Wildman Mark Merrill, sometimes if you get his dander up, he'll take that high risk and it'll backfire, just like you said earlier on.
Make a mistake.
Get his what up?
Got to pay a price.
There you go.
What did you say? Get his what up?
Dander.
What's dander?
Well, it's
That imitation stuff you got in your toupee?
No, that's dandruff. And a slab.
Tame the wild man. Tame him.
That's exactly what Skip might be doing here tonight on Raw. And Skip now with a cover, gets two in. Almost a count of three again. Wildman kicking out.
You got to admit, Skip is doing pretty darn good without having a manager like Sonny there at ringside.
You know, Skip will lean on him to help cut that air off on this hold, too. Not only is he putting pressure on the neck, but if you lean over on him, you can cut the air off. That's one of my old tricks.
Yeah, Jake, the only thing in your bag of tricks is that snake.
Well, it works, no doubt about that. Great psychological ploy on the part of Jake the Snake Roberts right now. Skip setting up the Wildman. Whips him to the ropes. Oh, my goodness. Wow, what a kick to the chest. Wildman now with a left. Another one. Oh, popping into the jaw. What a cheater. Wildman and a hard right hand. Whoa. Wildman Mark Merrill getting himself up. Wildman Mark Merrill trying to polish off Skip. Skip being set up now. Coming off the rope and move to the midsection. Look out. Here we go. What a knee left. Wildman Mark Merrill. Off the rope. Oh, here we go.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You pay a price anytime you leave your feet. He just paid the price.
That's right.
High risk maneuver that backfired on Wildman Mark Merrill.
That's why they call it high risk, Einstein.
And look out. Here comes Skip over the top. No body hold.
No.
No body hold.
Speaking of Einstein,
And now, Wildman, look out.
He's
Here he
gonna do
comes.
it again.
And over the top. Oh. What are they going to do next?
I do that every match. No big deal.
You do what?
Do that in every one of my matches.
Yeah, you're going to be doing it when the Ultimate Warrior does it to you. That's when you're going to be doing it.
I'm telling you, I'm going to smooth that whole situation over, McMahon.
Sure you are. Wildman! What a maneuver that was. A press. Two. No. I thought he had him. I thought he had him for sure.
Everybody in this building thought he had him.
A number of near falls all the way through this matchup. You wonder just who will be victorious in. Fireman Carey pick up there.
Out, Skip.
And Skip being placed there on that top rung of the ladder, so to speak. And wait a minute. Wildman Mark Merrill going all the way to the top. Wildman Mark Merrill.
Oh, he got him.
Yes, he was successful. Where Skip wasn't covered.
He got
it in a victory. Wildman Mark Merrill with a hard-fought, well-earned victory over Skip of the Body Donnas.
Well, you know this, McMahon. Owen Hart has been watching this matchup. He knows now that he's going to be facing the wild man, Mark Merrill. I guarantee you, those smiles won't be on the faces of Merrill and Sable when Owen Hart gets through with them.
All right, we take another look at the way Skip was defeated by the Wild Man.
Right on his head.
And Jake, good luck to you this weekend.
He's got Owen Hart, huh?
Yes, he does.
Well, that'll be interesting, too. Thanks a lot, Vince.
Thank you.
Quarterfinal King of the Ring tournament.
Ready to lock up with the man from Southwest Texas, Justin Hawk Bradshaw. And there you see the bracketing, JR.
Well, this is the first quarterfinal matchup in the King of the Ring tournament. The winner of this match between Justin Hawk Bradshaw and Jake the Snake will meet Vader June 23rd in the semifinals at the King of the Ring tournament.
And who's that going to be? I'd love to see. Well, it doesn't matter to me as far as I'm concerned as a fan. Justin Hawk Bradshaw against Vader or Jake the Snake against Vader. One or the other. You can't miss for action. And here he comes from Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Well, McMahon, I've never seen you so for a loss of words in my life out there with Goldust. You seem a little flustered out there.
Well, he's unnerving. I mean, anyone, would be a little uneasy out there with Goldust, and I'm sure Ahmed Johnson's going to be uneasy, all right?
You didn't want to go for any of that CPR, huh, McMahon?
All right, knock it off.
You know, it's been a tough week for Vince as far as interviews is concerned. Vince in the ring last week on Raw when the Ultimate Warrior got crowned by Jerry the King Lawler. And by the way, the Ultimate Warrior is on the cover of the brand new WWF magazine. Folks, you're not going to believe what's inside the covers of the magazine that goes on sale nationwide this Tuesday.
For that matter, you won't believe what's on the outside. Your free Warrior comic book. Here we go. Jake, of course, likes to keep the groundwork going. Jake the Snake, standing side headlock now applied by Justin Hawk Bradshaw.
Look at the power of that headlock. Brought Jake right to his knees.
This is a very powerful young man, Justin Hawk Bradshaw.
Bradshaw in his mid-20s, Jake the Snake Roberts, as we have documented, 41 years of age. Jake talked about his drug problems last Sunday on the Action Zone.
Very candidly.
Very candidly, very honestly, very openly. And this Sunday on the Zone, we'll have more of that interview where Jake, as a matter of fact, you'll see here, talks about his childhood.
I didn't have no trip through the tulips as a kid, you know. My mother was very young when I was born. My mother was 13 years old when I was born. 3 kids, father divorced. That happens. Children were passed out in different places, you know. They had to do things, they had to deal with things. But as a child, I became ashamed.
I'll tell you something, of all the interviews I've had the opportunity to do here in the WWF, none has struck me in the heart as that one has.
Jake the Snake Roberts, ladies and gentlemen, giving you some insight into his personal life. An inspirational story, to say the least. We look forward to more of those developments on the Action Zone this Sunday.
I can tell you something else, gentlemen. From talking to Jake, he is really fired up, believe it or not, about meeting Goldust this week on Raw. That's going to be a huge matchup before the King of the Ring.
Yes, non-title matchup, Goldust against Jake the Snake Roberts, unless I'm sure Jake would love to have the momentum of a victory here over Justin Hawk Bradshaw going into that matchup. Standing side headlock now, roles reversed a bit, but again, Jake perhaps not quite as powerful as Justin Hawk Bradshaw.
Oh, without a doubt, he's not half as powerful. Jake's a psychologist, so I will give him that.
Yes, indeed, a master psychologist. And Jake the Snake Roberts trying to figure out what can you do against this big, strong, strapping individual from Texas.
You got to mat wrestling. That's exactly what Jake's got to do. Jake has got to break down the vertical base of this big young man from Roscoe, Texas.
And he just might be doing that right now.
And I don't think Justin Hawk Bradshaw cares about Jake's upbringing or anything else.
Here we go! A DDT DDT almost applied, and Justin Hawk Bradshaw very quickly to the outside, trying to figure out what can he do to beat the veteran? What can he do to beat Jake the Snake? We're back with more WWF action. Justin Hawk Bradshaw and Jake the Snake Roberts going at it. And Jake the Snake, well, better get out of that corner. Not a place to be with a man like Justin Hawk Bradshaw. He is really, really aggressive. Look at him driving those knees to the ribs.
No doubt about it. He knows where the weakness is of Jake the Snake. Take the wind out of him, then work on the rib cage.
And you wonder if Jake bows in the... Oh, look out, wait a minute. And the wily Jake picking up that boot right into the jaw.
Jake's not going to make too many mistakes.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, no, here we go. Oh, no, no, no. And Justin Hawk Bradshaw driving Jake to the corner before the DDT could be applied. And Jake slumping down to the canvas. What about that news, JR? What about that press conference this Monday?
Well, we broke the news on the WWF Superstar line this past week. Brian Pillman joining the World Wrestling Federation.
Is he a loose cannon or what?
Oh, yeah, that's one way of describing him. I've known this guy a long time, and I understand that there will be a press conference this Monday to officially announce Pillman's signing with the World Wrestling Federation.
On that hotline, you talk about some of the unusual aspects of the potential contract, did you not?
Well, apparently, yes. Apparently, Monsoon and Pillman's agent have gone long and hard on the negotiation in this contract to where Pillman, well, let me just say this. From what I hear, it's the most unique and unusual contract that an athlete has ever signed in the WWF.
I look forward to carrying out the press conference on Raw this Monday.
These two guys better remember right here, there's a 15-minute time limit on this matchup.
Jake the Snake Roberts taking all kind of punishment here from this young, aggressive Texan. Oh, no, not again. Oh, to the buckle.
It's good sound strategy by Bradshaw to work on the body of the 41-year-old Jake the Snake Roberts, who will tell you he's carrying a few extra pounds. He will admit that. And I tell you something, Bradshaw's going right to that body, and it's working.
Jake the Snake Roberts. You never can tell, however, when he is playing possum, although I don't think it's now. However, you never can tell when Jake is going to crawl right up like a stick and strike you with that DDT.
You know, if both these guys are counted out or disqualified, that means that Vader has made it all the way to the finals without competing in the quarterfinals or semifinals.
Well, you can bet he'll be well rested by then, and he will win it for sure.
And again, shoulder block on the part of Justin Hawk Bradshaw. Justin Hawk Bradshaw trying to break down Jake the Snake Roberts, and now beginning to verbally taunt him as well. Here's a cover. We have a count at 2 and 2. Oh, almost a count of 3.
Bradshaw's a big kid, about 6'6". He's around 305, 310 pounds, and he has been well versed by Zebekiah. Beware of the DDT, but I think this is a mistake by the youngster.
I think Jake's out of it. I don't think Jake's got what it takes to make it all the way. I just think he's done.
I'll hardly disagree with that. I think Jake, if anything, has a certain inspiration, indeed, going for him that no one else in the WWF has today. Coming off the rope now, there's that kick to the chest area. However, didn't slow down the victory. A rangy youngster, and wait, maybe this will. Jake peppering with a left and a series of right. Jake now, and there's that. No, got from behind. Oh, down to the canvas, and that could spell defeat for Jake the Snake.
Bradshaw showing a great deal of resiliency. Remember, this big, powerful youngster is just this victory away we're seeing right here this week from colliding with Vader.
What a match that would be. Oh, off the rope now, and missing with the lariat. Oh, he put everything behind it. Jake the Snake Roberts now. Go ahead, the grab, there it is. There it is. He got it. He got it. He got it. Take the Snake down with a DDT. He can't cover him. He can't cover him. Jake has nothing left. Wait a minute, there it is. No. What a victory for Jake the Snake Roberts. And Jake perhaps suffering the consequences of that victory. But nonetheless, Jake will advance. And oh my goodness, that's a dubious distinction because now Jake the Snake has to lock up with the man they call Vader.
Jake Roberts and Vader have made it to the King of the Ring on June 23rd and will collide in the semifinals. And this week on Raw, we'll find out who the other 2 semifinal combatants will be at the King of the Ring.
Jake the Snake Roberts being assisted by the official. And Jake the Snake walking from the ring victorious. But boy, he certainly paid for that victory.
Oh, the ribs. He hurt the ribs real bad.
You believe in fairy tales? One's about to come true.
Look at the intensity on the face of Stone Cold Steve Austin. He is ready.
He's going to have to be. Here comes Savio Vega. And the winner of this match, ladies and gentlemen, takes on the winner of tonight's other quarter-round final matchup. Yes, between Owen Hart and Wild Man Marc Mero tonight. It's going to be a barn burner. Here comes Savio Vega. Look out.
Here we go.
And Stone Cold Steve Austin wasting no time attacking Savio Vega, ramming that forearm repeatedly to the back. Again, we said before, a lot of history here. Stone Cold Steve Austin has come out on the losing end of those strap matches, and Savio Vega knows full well he's in for a tremendous encounter, a great competitive match tonight.
That's right. Stone Cold Steve Austin knows if he loses again to Savio Vega, there goes his chances of ever being king of the ring.
And Savio Vega, just last year, look at this now. Vega turning the tide on Stone Cold, chopping away. Savio Vega hammering away on Stone Cold Steve Austin. And this match is picking up where the last strap match just left off. To the buckle with authority. Oh, look at this. Look out. Oh, yeah. Vega connecting. Here we go. This could be over. Here we go. I thought he got him. That was close. To the outside. Look at that. Stone Cold Steve Austin barely saving himself. Barely getting his shoulder up in the nick of time. Savio Vega is on fire here tonight.
Savio Vega's got 2 straight victories over Stone Cold. He's determined to make it 3 in a row.
Last year he wrestled 4 times all the way into the finals. He really made history. Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, no.
There you go.
And Stone Cold Steve Austin trying to immobilize Savio Vega. And again. And Stone Cold is risking disqualification. If he is, or if he loses the match, for any reason he will not advance, and Savio Vega will go to the... Oh, no. That would have been a disqualification. You'd be thrown right off the field if that was football, but here in the WWF, you can clip somebody like that. And Stone Cold Steve Austin obviously trying to knock the chocks out from Savio Vega.
Yeah, that's good strategy, McMahon.
Oh, down to the canvas again. Stone Cold Steve Austin, a technician. So is Savio Vega, but both men know how to brawl. They can mix it up in any fashion you want. Oh, no. Stone Cold Steve Austin, no! Look at the leverage down across the knee. Stone Cold Steve Austin now with Savio Vega. And again, trying to get him close to that rope, but then he working that ankle.
Ooh, look at that ankle.
And come on, ref, get in there, break it up. You're not allowed to use the ropes like that, but look, right back on it. And again, risking disqualification, breaking just in the nick of time.
Whoa, Stone Cold had better be careful with that referee.
Both men want to win this matchup. Quarter round finals. Oh, look at this, to the outside.
Yes.
Savio Vega hammered on the outside. We're very pleased you've joined us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight on Raw, one-on-one, Jake the Snake Roberts against the Bizarre Goldust. What a match that's going to be.
Yeah, speaking of matches, Wild Man Marc Mero is going to be going up against Owen Hart, and I can guarantee you Owen is in a foul mood this evening.
And the winner of that match faces the winner of this match in the King of the Ring semifinals. Here we go.
No.
Turn it on, fair play. And Savio Vega now trying to turn the tide on his opponent, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Disqualifying, Ralph.
No, wait a minute. Come on, you can't do that. The same thing was done to Savio earlier. Hard right hand.
Yeah, but only one time.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, to join us, the British Bulldog here tonight on Raw.
Oh, yeah, McMahon, and the Bulldog has promised me he's going to get right into the face of Shawn Michaels and give him a piece of his mind. I can't wait to see that.
We're going to take you to the official contract signing of Brian Pillman.
Yeah, that's some big news, McMahon. But even bigger than that, Mr. Perfect's going to be here tonight. He's going to interview Jim Cornette. We're going to finally find out who the guest referee is going to be for the big match between Shawn Michaels and Bulldog at King of the Ring.
Yes, this Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. And now, set up to the right. No, down to the canvas. His knee is gone.
Wait a minute.
Savio Vega.
Come on,
his hip is hurting as well. Both men have done damage to the other. No telling what's going to happen here in this matchup. And the theme of the night, ladies and gentlemen, expect the unexpected tonight right here on Raw. You're not going to want to miss a minute of action. And Savio Vega right now is taking it to Stone Cold, trying to find a place to hide. No place to run. No place to hide in there. It's quarter round action. And now Vega. They move in. Vega now has the momentum. Savio Vega with Stone. Look at Austin almost out.
I guess so. His head was bounced off of that mat, McMahon.
Let's take a look at it now. Yeah, double feature action. Let's take a look at what we saw earlier on the
back of his head.
Wow. Savio Vega and Stone Cold Steve Austin, both men want to advance. Everybody wants to be in the King of the Ring tournament. Look at this now. Vega working on the ankle of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Much as we saw earlier when roles were reversed, when in fact Stone Cold Steve Austin had the advantage. Vega, a great competitor, no question about that, and he just may have Stone Cold Steve Austin's number. Hey, back to the knee. Stone Cold Steve Austin begging off now. Savio Vega, not too likely to have too much. Oh, look at that.
Never count out Stone Cold Steve Austin.
A clever maneuver on the part of Austin, a desperate one, nonetheless a successful one as Vega went face first to the buckle. Stone Cold with the advantage. Let's see what he can do with it now. Trying to set up Savio Vega, scoops him open.
No,
he's going to run out. Cover one, 2, and that's it. No, it's not quite. Count of 2. Vega now coming off the rope in. Underneath the clothesline from the other side. Down goes Austin again. This time he's got him too. No, only a count of 2 there.
That was close.
Savio Vega with a succession now of near falls. Let's see if he can put away Stone Cold Steve Austin. A right hand sets him up. Let's see where Savio's going. Here we go. Working again on the damage. Left knee in. Down again. And Stone Cold Steve Austin is basically mobilized. 1, 2, he's got. No, he didn't. Oh, my goodness. And Stone Cold Steve Austin showing us quite a bit of tenacity here. After that slam, here we go. Savio polishes him out. No!
Yes! All right.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, Stone Cold bought himself some time there, but he also did some more damage to his legs.
And right into the midsection of Savio Vega. Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'll take it back. Let's take another look at it. Look at this. Look at the height.
Look at those knees.
Oh!
Yes.
Right into the lower abdominal area. Nonetheless, it had an adverse effect on Stone Cold Steve Austin as well. Look at this, both men very gingerly trying to get back up, trying to get back into this matchup. Who's going to take this one? Who's going to advance? You can bet the Wild Man Mark Merrill and Owen Hart are watching every second of this match. The winner of this match will face the winner of the Wild Man Owen Hart match we're going to see later tonight. And Stone Cold Steve Austin, again, does more damage to his own knee by driving it into the midsection of Savio Vega.
I know Vega's one of your big favorites, McMahon, but for him to advance on and win King of the Ring with names like Vader, Jake the Snake, Owen Hart, that'd be like that no-name Steve Jones winning the U.S. Open yesterday.
To the buckle, oh my, look at both men! Look at that, both men are down! Welcome back, everyone. A highly competitive matchup here tonight on Raw. Stone Cold Steve Austin against Savio Vega, and Stone Cold breaking that chokehold just in the nick of time. And look at him now, hobbling over in. No! Oh, did you see that?
And more damage to the already injured leg of Stone Cold. Come on, man!
Both men using the strategy of trying to knock the chocks out, trying to knock the wheels off of each other, and boy, has it ever worked for both individuals. They're just about down on their hands and knees now, trying to determine who's going to advance in the King of the Ring. Will it be Savio Vega, or will it be Stone Cold Steve Austin? Vega with that tremendous spirit. Stone Cold on his own now without Ted DiBiase. Look at that slugfest here. Oh, yeah! Another right hand by Savio Vega. Both men giving it their all here tonight on Raw. And a choke down goes Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin must do something about an offense. Austin, unquestionably a heartless individual. He gains an advantage. He's likely to keep it, although he's in there with Savio Vega. Oh, yeah! Truly one of the great ones. Vega now doing the Stone Cold Steve Austin, what was done to him earlier. Savio Vega against Stone Cold Steve Austin, quarter round finals here at the King of the Ring tournament. That'll do it. Cover it.
Get to the ropes.
Ropes won't help you, but Savio Vega goes to the cover now. 1, 2, let's it. Yes. Unbelievable. I can't believe he had presence of mind to stick that foot over the bottom rope.
Any port in a storm, McMahon. That's the way to save yourself.
Yeah, well, he's not going to be saved here tonight. No, sirree. Savio Vega, I think, is going to take this one. I don't think anything's going to stop Savio Vega. It's Vega now. Sets up Stone Cold. Tries to get him off of that rope. Look at him hammering away on his back.
Can you imagine?
No, wait a minute. Oh, hey!
There you go.
What a maneuver by Stone. 1, 2, unbelievable.
I can't believe it. Well, I mean, I can believe it. I knew Steve Austin would win, but that just came out of nowhere, McMahon.
Well, we said expect the unexpected tonight, and I've got a feeling it's going to happen all night long. There's no telling what's going to happen here tonight on Raw. Nonetheless, give credit to Stone Cold Steve Austin to a certain extent, but unquestionably give credit to Savio Vega. What a grueling matchup to kick things off here tonight on Raw.
You may be looking at the next King of the Ring right there.
Anything can happen here in the World Wrestling Federation. Over the rather distraught Yokozuna. However, this past weekend, King.
Yeah, McMahon, this is exactly why Owen Hart's in a foul mood. There you see it. He had already won the match over Barry Horowitz, and that idiot Harvey Whippleman in his first assignment, look what he does. He reverses the decision. I can't believe it, McMahon. Owen Hart had every right to teach that punk Horowitz a lesson, just like he's going to do to Mark Miro tonight. Hey, Stone Cold, you got to give Owen Hart a world of credit. With an injured arm, he's still in there performing. He's great, isn't he?
He knows what it's all about. He knows what he's got to do. It's just a shame that if he happens to win this match, he's going to go down in defeat by my hands.
That certainly remains to be seen, of course. Owen Hart now, and the Wild Man Mark Miro. Both individuals perhaps will attempt to feel each other out a little bit and may even be a bit intimidated by the presence out here at ringside of the man who was victorious just a few minutes ago, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Great matchup expected here between these two tremendous athletes, Owen Hart and Wild Man Mark Miro. Both men what?
Look at Mark Merrow. He's got his arms all over Owen Hart's cast.
Oh, come on, that cast. Give me a break. That's the same cast that knocked Ahmed Johnson cold and allowed Goldust to do that unspeakable to Ahmed.
Come on. Are you suggesting that that's not a real legitimate injury Owen has?
Well, I think you can suggest that all you want. Owen Hart with that cast, and he could use it as an offensive weapon. If he does, he'll be disqualified. He will not advance, I'll guarantee it. Your view, Stone Cold.
The way I look at the way he used the cast against Ahmed Johnson, that just might have knocked some sense into the man. I feel like that's exactly what he had coming.
He needed that.
All right, back to the corner now. Wildman Mark Merrow gets Owen Hart, a former King of the Ring award winner, and if he wins it again, he will be the only man in history to repeat that honor.
Yeah, what about last week, McMahon? Owen Hart defeated Yokozuna. What a victory! He's also defeated the Hitman Bret Hart. How many people other than me and Owen can say that, huh?
Dropped old, nicely done. Oh, wait a minute. Now, let's compare you, Steve Austin, to the skills of those of Wildman Mark Merrow. What do you think?
Mark Merrow was built for show. Steve Austin is built for go.
There you go.
That remains to be seen. Both men can go, no question about that, and so can Owen Hart. Owen Hart, Wildman Mark Merrow. The winner, ladies and gentlemen, to face Stone Cold Steve Austin. Reaching back from behind now.
What's the hair there?
There's no hair pull.
Yes, there is. And speaking of hair, McMahon, is that new toupee you got for Father's Day returnable?
Stop it.
Silliest looking one yet.
What's wrong with my hair tonight?
Well, nothing if you like the alfalfa look.
How about that maneuver from Wildman Mark Merrow? And that one, yes, reversal of the hip, nicely done. Mark Merrow now with Owen Hart. Wait a minute, Owen Hart begging off in the complaining about his wrist, about his injury. Look at this.
I'm sure the pain must be excruciating.
Yeah. Yet to come, ladies and gentlemen, the British Bulldog will join us right here tonight. And you're claiming he's going to get into Shawn Michaels' face, huh?
That's right. You remember last week when I told you I was going to get in the face of the Warrior, and you saw what I did to him, huh?
Yeah, I certainly did.
He was framed. Well, I can't wait to see what the Bulldog does tonight when he gets in Shawn Michaels' face.
All about attitude. What about your attitude as of late, Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Well, it's like I said, you really get bitter and frustrated when you've been held back and back and back. And I think that's what teaches you a lesson how to deal with people. And I'm dealing with the people in the World Wrestling Federation the way I see fit. And it's a win-at-all-cost attitude, and it seems to be working for me.
I got the same problem, Steve.
Oh, come on, stop it. What? You're going to have a bigger problem with the Warrior, I can tell you that. Oh, what
I got
a
some
problem
surprises in store for the Warrior.
You better have something in store for the Warrior. Wildman Mark Merrow working on the left arm, and if that arm is injured, it may be injured a little bit more after this matchup, and I don't think Owen Hart wants to get in a slugfest with Wildman Mark Merrow. Oh, my goodness, a headbutt.
Go ahead and slug him with that cast. You got to admire a guy like Owen Hart.
Wait a minute, look at him. Rubbing that cast in the soft tissue of the face of Wildman Mark Merrow. Set up for the ride now. Off the ropes. Leapfrog, nicely done. Owen Hart underneath again, and oh, nice maneuver.
Ouch.
Wildman Mark Merrow, arm drag takedown.
Look at Mark Merrow.
A drop toe hold, and look at this. Owen Hart is in a bit of trouble, and even you, I would suggest, would say that's quite impressive.
If he was a smart man, he'd be working his arm. Oh, now there he goes. He just heard me probably. All the arm drags in the world aren't going to help him if he doesn't get on the arm and try to help further injure it or break it, something.
Oh, wait a minute. This is competition. You're trying to put somebody else out of commission. It's competition.
Come on, McMahon. The focus is on winning. To heck with how you play the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then who's going to win the matchup later tonight with Jake the Snake Roberts one-on-one with Goldust? Will Goldust have to eat a 15-foot python?
What? No way. Keep that snake out of here.
Yeah, no telling what's going to happen. Goldust could very well be deathly afraid of snakes. What a matchup. We're likely to see. No! And look at the elbow, striking the sternum area of Owen Hart. Wildman Mark Merrow would love to be the king of the ring. Owen Hart likewise would like to repeat, coming off the ropes, and a back body drop.
That's right, McMahon. You saw the celebration in Chicago after the Bulls won the championship. 100 arrests, 10 shootings. Can you imagine the celebration if Owen Hart is crowned king of the ring for a second time?
Oh, wait a minute now. We may see a celebration of a different kind going up to the top rope. Wildman Mark Merrow saying, oh, no!
Yes!
Nobody how?
He moved right out of the way.
Devastating maneuver, and Wildman Mark Merrow taking perhaps an unnecessary chance, wouldn't you say, Stone Cold Steve Austin?
It'll take a smarter man than that to beat Steve Austin. He's got a lot of physical tools. I'll give him credit. But come on, man. Or McMahon.
Well, you're saying he's not quite in your league.
Exactly.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, standing by Mr. Perfect, who's going to interview Jim Cornette, who's around the ringside area. And we're going to find out just whom Mr. Cornette has selected to be the the guest referee. And the matchup of the King of the Ring this Sunday on pay-per-view. Yes, there he is.
He's telling you to shut up, McMahon. He wants to be the one to tell everybody.
Yeah, well, we're going to find out right here tonight on Raw. Shawn Michaels in a world of trouble in this return matchup with the British Bulldog, considering whom Cornette is going to select.
Shawn Michaels is in a world of trouble tonight. Just wait and see when the Bulldog gets in his face.
Mark Mero back to his feet, jamming the elbows in the midsection in for the break. Mero now from the near side over, and oh, forget about it. Owen Hart nailing Wild Man Mark Mero. Here's the cover.
He got him.
Come on, two, and almost a count of three. That was close.
Boy, look out.
Oh, yeah, look on her face was as if all of her dreams went right up and shut. Wait a minute, look at this. Up and down across the knee. Owen Hart trying to move in as we take another look at that double feature now. Watch such a great by Owen Hart. Oh, right across the head. Owen Hart moving right back into the lower abdominal area. Owen Hart, an opportunist, no doubt about that. Give him an inch, he'll take a mile, and uh-oh. Gut wrench suplex, yes. Owen Hart pouring it on. Here's another cover, 1, 2, and oh. No, you can't count Mark Mero out yet. Mark Mero very much firing out to the midsection. Tripping the jaw.
I'm sure Mark Mero is a credit to the human race, but personally, I just can't stand him. I hate his guts.
Drop kick, Mike. Hey, what are you doing? Stone Cold Steve Austin standing up now, and right in front of us here, Mark Mero. Stone Cold taking his head, set
What's he gonna do?
Wildman Mark Mero to the ropes, coming up, and Sunset Flip trying to get Owen Hart down. That's
yes.
Owen Hart hammering away. Owen Hart for the cover. Reversal. 1, 2. Almost a count of 3. Welcome back, everyone, to more Raw. Stone Cold Steve Austin during the break escorted back to the locker room area to ensure you would not get involved in this match. We're going to have a winner. And, of course, Stone Cold will meet the winner of this matchup at the semifinals on pay-per-view this Sunday. Look out! Oh, for the buckle. Nice reversal by Wildman. Oh, come on. Things really getting wild here in this matchup. And Owen Hart risking disqualification there. Owen Hart and the Wildman Mark Mero. Two great athletes here in the World Wrestling Federation. Wildman set up for the ride and yes! Nice suplex. Nicely done.
Cover him, Owen. Get him.
Owen Hart. Oh, he's going downstairs. Owen Hart now. Here comes the sharpshooter. No, wait a minute. Owen Hart trying to get him over.
Boston Crab coming up.
Yes, Owen Hart has a Boston Crab on the wall, man. Switching it in now. Applying tremendous pressure to the lower back area. Yeah. And Wildman Mark Mero just may have to surrender.
He's in more trouble than Hillary Clinton right now.
And wait a minute, Wildman trying to get this one the hard way. Look at this. Sable pleading for Wildman Mark Mero.
And the good thing for Owen, he's not facing Sable. I'm telling you, you look at her, you can turn to stone.
Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Oh, what pressure. Wildman put on him 2 and he got him. No, he didn't. Oh, boy, that was close. Highly competitive matchup. Owen Hart wants to repeat, wants to be the King of the Ring Award winner once again. Oh, what a shot that was, Balboa. Look at the right and the left. And retaliation now.
Come on, Owen.
Reverse knife edge, a series of them. Owen Hart sets up the Wildman. Wildman Mark Mero. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, perfect. 1, 2, yes. No, that right shoulder barely up. Mr. Perfect, no doubt. Who's going to interview Jim Cornette later on would be watching this matchup. And look at, oh, and a big slam.
You got him.
Owen Hart, now what's he going to do? Owen Hart, high risk maneuver coming up. Wildman Mark Mero in trouble. Going up to the top now.
It's all over but the crying, baby.
Owen Hart in. Oh! Shades of the Savio Vega, Stone Cold Steve Austin match we saw earlier. Too bad. That's exactly where Wildman Mark Mero pulled that move out. Knees right into the lower abdomen of Owen Hart.
Come on, Owen.
Who's going to be the winner in this matchup? Coming up to, ladies and gentlemen, the tournament. Yeah. Here we go. Final spot to be filled. The winner of this matchup faces Stone Cold Steve Austin off the rope now and back body drop. Nicely done. And of course, Jake the Snake Roberts, who we'll see in action later on, will take on the man they call Vader. Semi-final action. Here we go.
He kicked his cast.
Oh, what a knee.
He kicked his cast.
That was unintentional. Nonetheless, Wildman Mark Mero with an opportunity to put Owen Hart away, and what a victory this would be.
No way. He's not even close.
And a little hesitation on the part of Mero, and you can't do that with Owen Hart. Owen Hart back in action, back up on his feet, and Wildman to the back.
Ooh, yes.
Face first, look at it. Wait a minute. Owen Hart sets up, no, all the way from behind. Wildman, what a maneuver. 1, 2.
Wait a minute.
Yes, he got him.
You gotta be kidding me.
Wildman Mark Mero pulls it out tonight on Raw. We said you can expect the unexpected, and who knows what else is gonna happen tonight.
I'm in shock, McMahon. Oh, look out.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yes.
Owen Hart just knocking Wildman Mark Mero through the ropes as Sable was about ready to come in the ring and stay out of there, Sable. Look out that cast right in the back of the head.
Good, there'll be no gloating from Mark Mero.
Owen Hart just jammed that cast.
What a cast. He tried to hurt my arm. He's He's a chicken. He tried to hurt my bad arm.
That was unintentional when Wildman Mark Merrill went for a kick to the midsection. And besides, Owen Hart had that protective cast around that alleged injury. But unfortunately, Wildman Mark Merrill suffering the same consequences as Ahmed Johnson did right here on Raw.
Absolutely, Steve Austin is an excellent technician, and there's no doubt he's in fine shape for this match. And I personally believe Mark Merrill does not stand a chance, whether he has that homely, ugly-looking sable or not.
Ah, here comes the Wild Man! Where is he? And where is Sable? What a combination, ladies and gentlemen, taking the World Wrestling Federation by storm, and here they come!
You know, I wonder, since when does a girl become a good manager? She hasn't been in the ring. What kind of expertise could she give Mark Merrill?
I'm sure she lends him a great deal of moral support. Let's take you back now and show you the way Wildman Mark Merrill achieved his opportunity to win the King of the Ring. Here we go with Skip.
Tremendous high impact, high risk maneuver by the Wild Man, putting Skip away, and then it would be in the quarterfinals. We see Wild Man Mark Merrill step up to the plate.
Who's up in the ring?
This is a total ripoff.
Yeah.
He's holding my trunks. My shoulder was up. That wasn't fair. He's a cheater.
Wildman Mark Merrill victorious over you, Owen Hart. And look, explain that.
I slipped off the apron. I went to congratulate him, and I slipped. I went to shake his hand and be a good sport, and I slipped.
Let's take a look
what
at that
happened.
cast. Come on, let's let me look. Look at that.
There's nothing wrong. It's just a legal cast protecting my wrist.
Yeah, right.
There's nothing wrong with wearing a cast.
And again, a reminder that you're to be here, not anywhere near the ring any closer than you are right now.
Like I said, I'll stay right here as nobody pokes their nose in my business.
Wildman Mark Merrill against a man who, well, it's kind of tough to figure Stone Cold Steve Austin out.
You know, they say that Austin is too unemotional. You know, there was a lot of emotion at the Alamo. I think it's overrated. A lot of emotion at the Alamo, but nobody survived. Austin is cold, calculating, and very, very focused.
First semifinal matchup here. Kicking things off, ladies and gentlemen, 1996 WWF King of the Ring. Two great athletes in there, standing side headlock now by Stone Cold Steve Austin. You sort of wonder, nice maneuver and a kick out there by Stone Cold Steve Austin. You sort of wonder what sort of tactics each individual will attempt to employ as far as the game plan is concerned.
I think there's a great contrast in style here. Austin likes to keep it on the ground, not take very many chances, be slow and methodical. On the other hand, the Wild Man will kick it into that second gear. He'll take every chance in the book, will the Wild Man, and try to dictate a quick pace.
And sometimes those chances pay off and sometimes they don't, right, Mr. Hart?
Well, that's true, and there is no doubt both these guys are in excellent condition, but I think Steve Austin is trying to redeem himself after he lost the $1 million belt, and what better way than to become the King of the Ring if he destroys Mark Merrill and goes on to the finals.
Hammerlock now applied. Merrill, nice reversal there. Into a tight waist and a nice drop toe, nice takedown. Riding a little high at the moment. Stone Cold Steve Austin. And this is a little on the unusual side for you to be sitting out here broadcasting with you. We certainly welcome you, but I would suggest you would obviously want to be in the ring competing.
Well, my
that,
forte is beating everybody that stands in my way. Unfortunately, tonight, people have to get my expertise only by commentating and not by watching me in the ring.
Wildman Mark Merrill driving the elbow now, coming off. Oh, and a receiving in of an elbow right in the butt of the jaw. And Stone Cold Steve Austin and Wildman Mark Merrill really kicking things off. You have to wonder at this pace, this is not too likely to be a long match. Oh, look at this, and down. From the other side now, Wildman Mark Merrill. Oh, flying head scissor, nicely done.
Merrill scoring with the high-risk maneuver.
And Stone Cold Steve Austin getting out of dodge. Wildman Mark Merrill, I thought was going to land in our lap there for a moment, Jim.
Well, we talk about this guy taking a lot of chances. Sometimes perhaps they're a little bit unnecessary because if you don't hit it, you're gone. It's over with. And
absolutely. I've been in the position as a high flyer myself. Those moves are great if it pays off, but if you miss, you're out.
There's one that paid off right there. And then from there, we have Wildman Mark Merrill trying to settle down a little bit.
Well, Mark Merrill, he was on the offensive and he should have kept it going. Now Steve Austin has turned it around and slowed down Mark Merrill.
Has he?
Well, I believe he has.
Standing side headlock now. Wildman Mark Merrill, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Two of the semifinals here, ladies and gentlemen. Individuals in the semifinals. And of course, we will await our next semifinal match to follow this one.
Absolutely. Jake the Snake Roberts at 41 years of age, trying to regain it, trying to, for the first time.
51. I think he's 51 years
Oh,
old.
he's 41 years old.
I think he's in his 50s or 60s.
Over the hip, nicely done. Stone Cold Steve Austin with a high ride. And look at that, using his feet. Nice kick out by Wildman. Arm drag takedown. Wildman Marc Mero continuing to work the left arm and shoulder area of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I think it's obvious that Mero's a little quicker of the two. So
yes.
With that said, it's obvious that Stone Cold must slow down this matchup, dictate a slower pace, and attempt to mat wrestle that man, Wildman Marc Mero. Mat wrestling is one of Stone Cold's fortes.
And from a fan standpoint, I must say that Marc Mero, the Wildman, certainly gives you a great deal to look at, and certainly from a fan standpoint, again, those high-risk maneuvers are very enjoyable to watch, as is Sable.
Well, I beg to differ. She's not that enjoyable to watch, and actually, I don't think she's got any business being around ringside. You don't see Stone Cold Steve Austin with some hose bag hanging around
stop
ringside.
it. Come on. Let's be respectful. A tackle a moment ago. From the other side. Oh, what a collision there. And look at that. Stone Cold Steve Austin just pulled over Wildman Marc Mero. Look at him go.
Almost a fast press there by Stone Cold.
I think Stone Cold knocked Marc Mero cold.
Wildman Marc Mero being set up by Steve Austin. Reversal now coming off and back. Body drop. Nicely done.
Great elevation there. And again, Austin's going to roll out of bounds to stop this momentum.
Exactly. That's a perfect strategy to do. Slow it down.
Time out. Look at this. Psychological tactics employed by Steve Austin.
Well, you can certainly tell both men are hungry. Both men want to win this King of the Ring. I know when I won the King of the Ring, I was even hungrier.
Oh, is that right? All right, here we go. Coming back in. Of course, here we the Mecca Arena, ladies and gentlemen, sold out for weeks. Unquestionably the greatest King of the Ring ever in World Wrestling Federation history. And all of a sudden now, you think Stone Cold wants to extend the hand of friendship? Obviously not legitimate.
Absolutely not. No sportsmanship whatsoever in the soul of Stone Cold Steve Austin. This is a facade.
And locking up Wildman Marc Mero. And questionable here.
Well, I think Steve Austin is definitely more powerful than Marc Mero, and you got to watch Marc Mero doesn't try to give him a cheap shot, maybe kick him out.
What, you mean like that?
Yeah.
You mean just like that, don't you? Look at this.
He just thought before Marc Mero did it, he better do it.
3 kicks to the point of the boot into the solar plexus.
It's totally legal, and it's got him down where he wants him. Nothing wrong with that.
Stone Cold Steve Austin trying to wear down Wildman Marc Mero, trying to keep this thing down on the mat.
Sable is really has some anxious moments there. She's really trying to cheer the Wildman on.
Look at this. And certainly it's working as Wildman comes off the rope now over Stone Cold. Collision. Now look over the top.
That could have been a turning point in this contest right here.
Stay out of there, Sable.
Marc Mero.
What's wrong with Sable, Owen? You're the kind of guy that
she's distracting Steve Austin. She's interfering.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, come on. Oh, no. The concrete floor is exposed now. Stone Cold Steve Austin with Wildman Marc Mero. What's he going to do with him? He hears him up and down. You hear the smack of the flesh against the concrete floor.
Well, your anatomy was not made to fall on concrete, to be driven on a concrete floor like that.
Stone Cold Steve Austin wants to be the 1996 WWF King of the Ring. And Marc Mero somehow back into the ring. Mero being set up now. He's all Stone Cold. Oh, what a suplex. And again, more damage to the back area. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin's going around now. Look at this with Wildman Marc Mero.
Austin's very calculating. I don't think you'll see him take too many unnecessary risks here as this contest continues.
Well, as much as I don't want to agree with you, Jim Ross, you're right. He is very methodical. He's got Marc Mero right where he wants him. Now slowly and methodically, he can inflict pain, punish him, and bottom of the line, he is going to beat Marc Mero.
Yeah, but the name of the game is just that bottom line. The name of the game is winning. And I look at this. Continuing to punish someone just because you have an advantage.
He's driving the elbow to the point of the elbow right into the throat.
Again, that's perfectly legal. And what he's doing is breaking him down, getting ready to put him down for the $1 Million Dream.
Mark Merrill fired off a couple of shots there, but unfortunately not a lot behind those right hands. At least not now. On his feet, wild man Mark Merrill. And now Stone Cold Steve Austin really risking disqualification here.
Austin is making sure that Merrill can't get any deep breaths. He's trying to take all his oxygen away from him, and that Irish whip right to the corner just drives the air right out of the wild man.
And it looks at this juncture that the wild man Mark Merrill is likely to be tamed by this methodical Stone Cold Steve Austin. To the buckle again.
Well, Merrill is definitely in trouble. He's still wounded from falling on that cement floor. Now his back is damaged from hitting that turnbuckle twice. He's got his hands full right now.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, wait. Snap. A bit of a snap there. And wait a minute. What's this? Going upstairs. Again, why does it Stone Cold Steve Austin go for the cover? Drives the elbow.
I think this is it. That's it, one.
Two in the middle. No, kick out.
A little bit of a slow count.
Mark Merrill able to kick out of that.
Merrill's a tough, gutty young man.
Austin now, what's he gonna do with Merrill? Has him up. Drives him down. And again, the knee to the rib area.
Everything very deliberate, very methodical, as we pointed out, and very high impact.
1, 2, and another kick out by Mark Merrill.
You know, as much as I don't like Mark Merrill one bit, I do have to give him credit. He's got a lot of heart, because most men would not have recovered from that kind of a beating.
Wild man Mark Merrill. Swing, what's this? I don't know. No, that Boston Crab coming up. More damage to the back, and that can do it right there.
Submission maneuver here.
Wild man Mark Merrill trying to hang on.
There's nothing that Sable can do for Mark Merrill. Stone Cold's got him right in the center of the ring, but being the gutless quitter that he is, he's trying to go to the ropes. He's a quitter.
Wild man Mark Merrill trying to hang on. Stone Cold Steve Austin intent on inflicting punishment to his opponent.
The lower back.
Merrill trying to make a move here. And Merrill, what's it? Whoa, how about that? Oh, he says, whoa. Wild man Mark Merrill breaking the hold, but unfortunately, oh, small package, wait a minute, 1, 2, he got him. No, he didn't. Oh, that was so close.
That was a fast count, too.
Stone Cold Steve Austin with Mark Merrill on his feet, maybe not for long, though. And now, again, Austin steps it up yet another notch.
Now, unfortunately, Steve Austin has got to get on Mark Merrill. He's got a lot of heart and a lot of fire, Merrill does, and Steve cannot allow that to happen. He's got to get on him when he's got him down and put him away fast. This is the king of the ring.
Stone Cold Steve Austin driving the foot into the lower abdominal area. And it would seem that Austin has had several occasions here in which he perhaps should have gone for the cover, but did not. What's this? Again, same maneuver. Austin, this time he's putting even more pressure on it.
The lower back has been the focus of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin seemingly wanting to go for a submission victory as opposed to a pinfall victory.
While Mark Merrill is breathing in pain, poor Sable can just sit there and look homely and try to provide some support, but it's not enough.
Homely?
Look homely, I didn't stutter.
Wild man Mark Merrill. With this capacity crowd very much with him. Merrill trying to make the same move he made. No, look at that. Wait a minute. Shoulders are down. 2, he got him. No, he didn't. And driving. Wait a minute. 1, 2. Oh, a series of near falls back and forth there. Wild man Mark Merrill almost pulling off a big upset. Merrill to the buckle.
Sternum first.
Oh, no. Look at this. Wild man Merrill.
Oh, my God, that's what he used to beat me.
2, he's got him.
Oh.
No, he doesn't.
See, unlike when he did it to me, he held my trunks.
A right hand by Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I don't recall him pulling your trunks, Owen.
He certainly did.
That's like blaming the Johnstown flood on a leaky faucet in Altoona. It didn't happen.
You weren't there, Jim Ross. You weren't in the ring. You didn't feel him grabbing my tights.
Set up now for the ride. No reversal. Coming off. Stone Cold Steve Austin. And there, a sticker over the front. Oh, no. Devastating maneuver.
Austin drove his own head right into Merrill's jaw. A modified version of his finishing maneuver, the Stone Cold Stunner.
And I'm not so sure that Austin didn't have his tongue jarred as well. Austin bleeding from the mouth now. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Wildman Mark Merrill. Highly competitive matchup here, kicking things off in. Look at that maneuver. A high-risk maneuver. You had no idea whether Stone Cold was right behind him or not. That was tremendous.
I think they struck heads there.
All right, here we go. Back now. Both men up on their feet. Maybe not for long. Off the rope. Stone Cold missing with the elbow. Drop kick.
Oh, caught him right in the jaw.
As the pace quickens, the Wild Man gets stronger. That's what he's all about. That quick, out-of-control pace.
Well, what the King of the Ring is all about is endurance. And right now, Mark Merrill is showing that he had endurance. He sustained the beating that was given to him, and now he's giving it back to him.
He certainly is. And again, the mouth of Stone Cold Steve Austin bloodied, although there, Merrill was going high on the forehead with those punches. Coming off now, and a back body drop.
You can feel the momentum building here.
Yes, it has shifted, no doubt about it. Here we go. Wildman Mark Merrill on the top, and yeah! Double axe. That could do it. We have one. We have two in. No. Oh, Sable was going to celebrate. She was ready to celebrate. Oh, my. Nothing doing, not yet. Two great competitors. Here comes Wild. Now, right into the boot. Austin having a presence of mind to raise that boot. Right into the jaw. And wait a minute, here we go. Over the top to the, no, yeah. Oh,
hit his back behind the apron.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
Watch the Wild Man.
Look out, here comes Wildman Mark Merrill. And again, a bloodied mouth.
High-risk maneuver, a somersault plancha by Wildman Mark Merrill on a bloodied Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Austin and Merrill giving it their all here tonight. Live in Milwaukee at the Mecca Arena. Let's go back, take another look. That's the risk that we're talking about. Wildman will take. Back to live action, there's another one. And so far, these risks are paying off for Wildman Mark Merrill.
These risks aren't going to get him anywhere outside the ring. He's got to get him in the ring and pin him 1, 2, 3 to get on to the next round of the King of the Ring.
That's
this
exactly
is not
what
going to do him any good.
He must have heard you. Here we go. Wildman Mark Merrill with Stone Cold Steve Austin back in the ring. Can Merrill polish off Stone Cold and drop kick from way above?
That should be it.
Could very well be it.
1, 2, and he got. No.
I'll tell you something. That dadgum Austin's tougher than shoe leather, because that normal man would have been out with that drop kick off the top.
Intestinal fortitude, and that's what it's all about. King of the Ring. It's going to take a Mack truck to put Steve Austin down for a 3 count.
Stone Cold Steve Austin being set up now. Look at this. Put right on the top rung of the ladder. Right hand, right in the chops there by Wildman Mark Merrill. What's this? Going all the way out. High risk maneuver again. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Now's the time. Shoot the half. Get him over. Now's the time. Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, and he got it.
Oh,
he didn't get it.
Left shoulder. The left shoulder came off the canvas at about 2.5.
Oh! A boot to the midsection. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Knocked him right in the solar plexus. The setup here. Way up here. Look at that. Oh, right across the throat. The throat of Wildman Mark Merrill. Right across that top rung of the ladder. The top rope will cover. 1, 2. Oh! Oh, no. Only 2.
Austin loves that maneuver. It's a hot shot-like maneuver by Stone Cold.
The momentum has certainly changed now. Look at who's on top, Jim Ross. Stone Cold.
Wait a minute.
That's it. That's it.
Can he put him away? 1, 2. He got it. Stone Cold Steve Austin. What a battle. And this very first match opening up the King of the Ring.
The Wild Man tastes defeat for the first time here in the WWF at the hands of Stone Cold and the Stone Cold Stunner.
Unbelievable match, unbelievable move. It's the very move that put Savio Vega out of the King of the Ring. He beat him with that. Mark Merrill must not have done his homework.
Ah, yeah. Here we go. And here comes the mastodon of the World Wrestling Federation. You talk about a bully. This man is a personification of that term. He is a bully, yeah. Some like him. Most don't. Vader. How did Vader get here? How did Vader get to the King of the Ring? Here we go. Metronome Matt Johnson. Watch this. And who's going to help out Vader?
Well, I just want to say, Ahmed Johnson grabbed my manager. I ran in here to stop him from hitting my manager, and that's it.
Hard with that cast, driving it into the back of the head of Ahmed Johnson, knocked him out. That's how Vader got in addition to the fact that Goldust and the Warrior did not advance when they fought in the opening round of the King of the Ring, ladies and gentlemen. Neither individual advanced. Of course, that was a double countout, and that's the way Vader went all the way to the semis.
I think Ahmed Johnson had that match won if it hadn't been for our colleague out here, Owen Hart, and that cast.
You know what, Jim Ross? You think too much. So you just sit out here and commentate on the matches and don't speculate about my business.
The man they call Vader against the 41-year-old.
51 or 61, I'm not sure.
Jake the Snake Roberts, a man who's had a lot to say as of late about his past drug addiction, about his past lifestyle. He's turned things around, and ladies and gentlemen, he has an opportunity to indeed make a comeback of a lifetime. In the World Wrestling Federation. Can Jake the Snake Roberts do it? At 41 years old, can he become the King of the Ring?
Let me get something straight right now. He's 51 years old. He's still injured from his match with Justin Hawk Bradshaw. He's walking into this match hurt, and Vader is not the kind of guy that you walk into a match hurt because he's going to inflict more pain on.
Let's show you the way that Jake, ladies and gentlemen, here we go, 3 weeks ago against Hunter Hurt.
DDT!
Yes, sir. How effective is the DDT? Well, so effective, after that recount, we're going to see it again.
It's the difference maker. You see it right here after a grueling match with the very impressive Justin Hawk Bradshaw. Again, the DDT, the difference maker.
Jake the Snake Roberts has cleared the ring with that python, and whoa, baby.
Like I stated earlier, the King of the Ring is about qualifying with endurance, and Jake Roberts does not have the endurance to get through Vader for starters, or Stone Cold Steve Austin. There's no way an old man like this can go through 2 matches in one night. There's no way.
Let's talk about the knowledge Jake the Snake has and those great psychological skills.
Well, there's no doubt he does have a lot of experience, and he is very psychologically inclined, but he's an old man, bottom line. He's washed up.
Massive crowd here enjoying, ladies and gentlemen, the King of the Ring, and we certainly hope you are at home as well. The World Wrestling Federation on pay-per-view.
Jake Roberts has won bigger battles, talking about drug and alcohol abuse, but this is a 458-pound monster.
Who's going to show us just how big and just how bad he is.
And as long as Vader has the advantage, he's the biggest bully in the yard.
Well, nobody knows him better than I do in Camp Cornette, but I will say this much. Jake Roberts' only hope is if he gets a DDT on Vader, but there is no way he's going to get that massive man down with a DDT. There's no way.
That's a nice armbar takedown, a submission maneuver as Vader's trying to hyperextend Jake's elbow.
And again, using all of his weight in a riding style fashion, the man they call Vader. And when you're around that 400-pound mark, oh, imagine it must feel like a ton on those joints. Set up for the ride now. Jake the Snake off the rope. Oh, forget about it.
As long as Vader is vertical, as long as Vader controls his vertical base, he is as deadly as anybody that's ever stepped inside the ring here in the World Wrestling Federation.
Again, coming off the rope. And again, Jake the Snake down to the canvas. Jake the Snake Roberts. Oh!
That's it.
Got about it. We have 2 in it. No.
I give him credit for an old-timer. He's hanging in there, but it's only a matter of time. And I know in Camp Cornette, we're all very close, and Vader and I, we talk strategy. I know exactly what he's going to do to beat Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh, look at that. A boot to the jaw. Vader hesitated just a moment, moving in anticipation, and now Jake the Snake peppering Vader with a series of rights and lefts. Sets him up for the ride. Reversal now, coming off, and a nice knee left.
That's where Jake wants him. Jake wants Vader down, and he's ready for the DDT already.
Here we go. DDT coming in. No, Vader driving Jake the Snake in the corner. Oh, look out. This is where Vader does his most damage. Look at that, hammering away and right down to the canvas, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Didn't I tell you, Vader is too big of a man. Well over 400 pounds. There's no way Jake Roberts has the power to pull him down for that DDT. There's no way.
Jake the Snake Roberts, ladies and gentlemen, would like to be known as the King of the Ring award winner. He's never won a title here in the World Wrestling Federation in his long tenure. taken some 3 years off and now trying to make it back to the top.
I'm sure Jake Roberts' family, who has just got back together not that long ago, watching in Stone Mountain, Georgia, with some very anxious moments. His family they didn't really want Jake to come back to in-ring competition, but Jake had the burning desire to compete again, and that's why he's here.
Okay, tell me this, then. If Jake Roberts could not win in his prime years ago, why would you think that he's got a chance now when he's only older and more injured?
Oh, with a clothesline. Jake the Snake has never participated in a King of the Ring tournament before. This is his first coming up, and oh! Again, Vader.
Well, if he couldn't win a title when he was at his best 10 years ago, he shouldn't even be in the match right now.
Jake the Snake, never say never in the World Wrestling Federation. Jake the Snake Roberts being set up. Vader has dominated the match. Here he comes in. Again, hesitating just a little bit.
Take advantage, Jake. You got to take advantage now while you can.
Here it comes, DDT. Yeah!
Oh, my God.
He got it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wait a minute. The official.
Vader grabbed the referee going down.
He never grabbed the referee. I didn't see that.
I think he did.
I think Jake Roberts shoved the referee out of the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the referee's decision.
Oh, no!
Oh, my goodness.
That is a travesty.
You can't
Look at Jim Cornette. He's enraged.
Wait a minute.
You can't manhandle a referee like that.
My God, what an upset.
Look out! The match is over. Come on.
Vader. Here he comes again.
There's no reason for this.
Vader lost this match as a result of a disqualification. He was going down to the DDT, grabbed the official, and brought him down with him. Whether it was inadvertent or not, I guess we'll never know, but the official made his decision.
Vader's got a very bad temper, and I don't blame him. He's just been robbed of the King of the Ring. He was one of the hopefuls, not an old washed-up has-been like Jake Roberts.
Now, wait a minute, look at this.
No, come on.
Flatten him, hurt him.
Jake's helpless. He's helpless here.
Down, right into the ribs.
Well, he already had injured ribs previously, and what Big Van Vader has just done is totally destroyed Jake Roberts' chance of even going on to the next match in the King of the Ring. He's in no shape to go anywhere, except for to a hospital.
Jake may have suffered some serious internal injuries. He's holding his side, he's holding his ribs and his lower abdomen here.
He's done.
And Vader, a real powder keg. Oh, wait a minute, look at that. He just shipped Cornette back. Vader is incensed. He had his heart set on winning the King of the Ring tournament. And now Vader's out of it as a result of a disqualification.
He was robbed.
Jake being helped back. And you might be right, Owen. Jake the Snake may not be in any condition to continue on, which would mean
he can't even walk on his own.
That Stone Cold Steve Austin would be named the King of the Ring. Let's take you back and show you that DDT now. Yes, you might state that. And Mr. Pillman, I would suggest is going to be ready for action shortly here in the World Wrestling Federation.
It's the final match to determine the King of the Ring.
Again, we apologize for some of his uncalled for and uncouth remarks.
I don't apologize for anything he said.
Approaching the ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And Steve Austin, ladies and gentlemen, went to the emergency room after his first matchup with Wildman Mark Miro and had some 16 stitches in his mouth and in, I believe, his tongue, and has returned back here to the King of the Ring.
I wonder, on his way to the emergency room, did he see Jake the Snake Roberts getting whisked away in an ambulance?
Well, I'll tell you something. Jake Roberts, his heart is huge.
And old.
Maybe, come on, Owen, he's 41.
He's
and
50
maybe,
or 61. Quit lying for him.
I know what this match means to Jake Roberts. I went to Stone Mountain to interview him. This is so important.
And here he comes.
I bet you anything he doesn't even show up. He
41 years old, determined to come back, determined to be the King of the Ring. Both of these men gutting it out here tonight. Jake the Snake Roberts, here he comes.
I give the old man credit.
And he's dragging that snake. He's not carrying it.
can't carry it.
Let's show you the damage that was done to Jake the Snake by the man they call Vader in the prior matchup. Here he comes. Look at this. Whoa! Right into the ribs, and of course we saw the Vader bomb after that. And notwithstanding those hard right and left hands into the midsection of Jake the Snake, and there's no telling what kind of damage. Look at, here comes Stone Cold. Oh no. And Stone Cold Steve Austin wasting no time going for the ribs of Jake the Snake Roberts. This is the final, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of this matchup will be the 1996 WWF King of the Ring.
Austin fighting with 16 stitches in his mouth. Jake the Snake inevitably gotta have busted or broken ribs. Both men are battered and bruised, but Jake Roberts is obviously in tremendous pain. I don't think Jake should even come out here.
Jake's at a severe disadvantage, and Steve Austin is going exactly for what's injured those ribs. And when you have broken ribs like that, you can't breathe. Your whole body doesn't function right. And when you got old, brittle, broken up ribs like that as it is, Jake the Snake Roberts, his days are done.
Nonetheless, give Jake the Snake credit for even attempting to come out here.
I do give him a little credit. I take my hat off to him.
You know, in all this bad news, at least there's some celebrating going on in the locker room area with Ahmed Johnson, and we hope to have highlights of that on Raw on Monday night.
I will say this too, Jake the Snake Roberts in my book was an underdog. I never expected him to get this far, and I'm surprised he's made it into the very finals. And to get a big win, a big upset over Vader, anything is possible.
The physical dissection of Jake Roberts is ongoing by Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't know if anybody's ever had broken or cracked ribs, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's one of the most painful injuries you can sustain, especially if you're trying to compete in an athletic contest. You can't breathe. The pain's overwhelming.
I'm not so sure that Gorilla Monsoon necessarily made the best decision by allowing Jake the Snake, look at this, now humiliation, allowing Jake the Snake to come back out here and compete in this matchup.
Well, we all know Monsoon has been known to he's notorious for making stupid decisions.
Oh, come on, that's not true.
Oh, yes it is. He's done it to me. I can verify that.
Oh, Jake's gonna fight with every breath, every ounce of heart.
He's got something left in him. Wait a minute. Don't count him out. Jake the Snake.
Even throwing a punch from Jake the Snake Roberts has got to hurt himself. Even when he's throwing the punches, it hurts.
Look, wide open.
You can imagine every one of those blows. It's like thunder and lightning right into his belly every time he moves.
And look at this. Austin, oh no. Austin ripping off the tape from Jake the Snake and driving the forearm down into the rib area. What kind of competitor is this? What kind of a man is this?
Well, Jake Roberts had a choice. He didn't have to come out here.
Yeah, but you don't have to do this.
This is the king of the ring. He'll do anything it takes to win.
Gorilla Monsoon, wait, Gorilla Monsoon is coming. He's going to stop this.
Well, this one may be over. This one may be over right here now. I think that's the right thing to do. Call it off. Don't let Jake sustain any serious injuries.
That's right.
Call it off.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, unrelenting. And if he doesn't stop this thing, I can tell you, Monsoon will disqualify Stone Cold and make Jake the Snake the king.
Well, why should Stone Cold stop? He hasn't heard a bell ring. He's fair game until the bell rings, unless Jake Roberts wants to quit. They ought to get that big ape out of there. He's got no business being in there. Either stop the match and give it to Stone Cold Steve Austin, or get the hell out of there.
Jake doesn't want to stop. Jake wants to continue.
He's giving Jake the Snake Roberts a chance to get a rest is what he's doing.
Jake the Snake.
See that?
And Gorilla Monsoon said Russell. That's what they're doing.
BS. He gave Jake the Snake Roberts a chance to regain his breath.
Here we go, DDT. DDT, crack ribs and all. Jake the Snake going for it. 41 years old. Jake sets him up. No. Oh.
Look at Austin's football shoulder blocks. All those broken ribs. Jake Roberts a DDT away from realizing his dream. But can he apply the maneuver?
Yeah, nice try, Monsoon. I know what you're trying to do.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. We stated he was heartless before. I don't think anyone would think he would take that heartless attitude to these measures.
Austin with a vile mean streak. It is bona fide, ladies and gentlemen. He is confident. He is focused. He is his own man. Nobody tells Stone. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's over.
That's it.
And the stunner applied again. 1, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Victorious over Jake the Snake Roberts. Stone Cold Steve Austin appearing to be bleeding from the mouth again.